Hello, Lobster. Hello, Vader. Yes, technically Lobster was a second before you, Vader. Joe Rat Corger is flavored. Lobster wants to be on the squad list. You got it. Hello, Kempo. How's my day been? Fantastic. I got to hang out with my nieces and nephews and see my brother for a while, and Joe's here. It's been good, actually. I got to take a nap. I got a futon frame to my house. Dragonblade, thank you so much for the resub.
Just subscribed for 37 months. Hey kiddo, how you been?
I've been good. You cheated for first. You weren't first though, Quarters. Hello, Bone Crusher. Hello, Sire J. What do you mean join? I didn't think you were playing.
I'm not playing Warframe. Fuck you.
Sire J wants in. Hello, Casual Gamer. Bone Crusher says hi. Bone Crusher says hi.
Hi, Bone.
So,
Hello, Dragonblade.
Lobster. Sire J is logging in. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, N2. You're just gonna lurk because you need to go express 13 hours of sleep. Okay. Corger has praised you.
Thanks for the praise.
Kira's trying to ruin all of our streaks. No, I'm not, I swear. I'm gonna stream for a handful of hours, nothing super crazy. Exile, thank you for the lurk. Vader says to tell you that he says Squandarlo.
There's a puppy sleeping on my arm, and if I move, she'll wake up. What should I do?
Smile, my dear! You know you're never fully dressed without one.
Hello, Malchior. Please help, there's a puppy sleeping on her, and if I move, she'll wake up. What should you do? You're stuck there, Flavored, I'm sorry. 7 hours later, Kira's still streaming. No, I have the Reptile Expo in the morning. I gotta be up at early o'clock. You're on, Sire J? Perfect. You slept like crap due to people texting you at nope o'clock in the morning? Yeah, you put yourself on silent at night. That's how you stop that shit.
Alright, what can we help you with?
You can help me with 2 relic packs.
Hope you put it to good use.
Sure, Kempo. Just put your name on the list and you can be next. Do you know how long it takes to clean a 324 Funko collection? All damn day, says Malchior. That's a lot. I don't have that many.
Huh?
324 Funkos. The pops, the big heads, and the black eyes.
He has that many?
That's what Malchior just said.
That's fucking crazy.
What's up, Tribby? You worked out for 3 days out of this week. Should you take a rest day or push for a 4th day, says Bone Crusher. Push for a 4th. Why not?
Depends on how long those sessions were.
True. Hello, Fayboy. How are you? That's such a cute emote. I'm gonna record that because I want to make one like it. That's so cute. This is what I've been doing lately so I can get emote inspiration. Four hours of pop. This bone.
That's pretty good.
A Reptile Expo, damn, that means another addition to the collection, says Joms. Not necessarily.
Yeah, 4th should be fine.
Kira, lick
be careful.
emote? You want a lick emote? That's weird. Oh, hers is good too. I need a rave emote. I know I've been saying this for a while, and now I can do more animated ones, so... These are going on my list. I love Akari's emotes, they're just so nice. You get $1 million check. You'd send $1 million check for a Wiggler emote? Yeah, but I don't know how to make either my fish or me be like that.
Must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
I forgot to refill your drink before starting. That's okay.
Blah. Jesus.
I need access to a terminal. Find one and
Oh
patch
man,
me.
came out of nowhere. First, no one can convince you otherwise, Pizza Duck. You're not first, but okay. Whew. You're at the gym working out for 4 hours, you're not pushing hard enough unless you're doing cardio. Push hard and get muscle exhaustion within 25 to 45 minutes. That's what Malchior said.
Keep going. Nobody
Said it was
knows
too
you're there.
sexual, but you want to lick some waffles.
Stay focused.
I suggested lickies months ago, but she said no. I did say no.
Reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
You got it, Kempo. Actually, must have been just too shy.
Caffeine vaccine is raiding
Caffeine
with the party
vaccine.
of
Thank you
9.
so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you guys are new here and you don't know me, hi. I'm Kirata Hime. I also go by Kira or Kayla. I play a lot of Warframe here on the Xbox, but I also play a lot of variety on the channel. And I also have a goldfish for a brain, so please bear with me while I tend to be a little bit all over the place. Caffeine vaccine, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Trying to decide what element to get on the 10 and Glaxion when it comes out. Honestly, with the way elements are changing, that's actually a more in-depth question.
Terminated.
Ooh, you were playing Warframe. Makes sense since you came here. The Frosty Tool says, oh my stars, caffeine vaccine is the bee's knees. They're a hoot of a VTuber playing games and cracking wise. Whether they're shooting hoops in Valorant or soaring through space in Warframe, it's always a jolly good time. And would you look at that? New emotes to boot. Oh, that's awesome. Had a blast. It was a lot of fun. How's Warframe going? I just started today. Well, not Warframe today, but I just started my stream a little bit ago. And so I haven't had much done yet today, but it is good. Hello, ruler of Discord. The second cat bed showed up, and Naya was already sleeping on it for a while today.
Here is a terminal. Get me in.
Gold has been underrated since the last change they did to it. But it sucks. It needed to make viral.
Oh! I killed someone!
But yeah, Caffeine, I'm glad your stream was good. You guys are here during a sponsored stream. So if you are in the US and you have never tried HelloFresh, now is the time to do it. If you like food, which I'm hoping most people do, then HelloFresh might be for you. You get to have a curated box of ingredients and recipes sent to your house so that you don't have to bother going to the grocery store or worrying about missing an ingredient or having too much of a particular ingredient left over and not knowing what to do with it. And it's super convenient, and the recipes are quite delicious. I have a box coming for myself soon, and like I said, if you guys are interested, you can do !HelloFresh. Right now we have 3 people who have participated, and there's a few more. There's like 2 weeks left, 2.5 weeks left. Campo says hi.
Kid.
We are finished here.
Oh. Dang it.
Basically, ordering your first box with HelloFresh is the equivalent of gifting 20 subs. So it's a lot. I did not see your question, Pizza Duck. I'm sorry. What's the grind today? I'm probably just gonna get through the daily stuff, so I get the Steel Path stuff done, the incursions, and then the Syndicate missions so that I can prepare for Protea's Prime. I completely understand caffeine. I hope your relaxation time goes well. Thank you so much for dropping everyone off. Want to hear a story about being stupid today? Go for it, Ketchup.
Thanks for the follow, Ketchup.
Ignore you. Joke's on you. You're already subbed to HelloFresh. This flavored.
Okay.
If you could have any one Kuva tenant weapon in real life, which would you choose and which element would it be? In real life?
Oh yeah, that's right. It was boring.
That's a good question.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Probably the Kuva Nukor. I do pretty much heat element on everything, but I would probably take the Kuva Nukor in real life because the idea of making things gigantic by hitting them with a gun sounds hilarious to me.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission
A tenant compressor, obviously. Campbell.
lock and load.
No, because it would never be that since that's a Warframe weapon. Just subscribe to HelloFresh from the last sponsor. Is it possible to gain new benefits with this code? You want 16 free meals and you already get free desserts. I don't think so, Corgris. You could try. I doubt it. Usually it's for new accounts only. You should still be getting a discount, or at least in the beginning got a discount from the previous one.
It is done, Tenno.
It definitely won't do anything to help me this time around, but you helped from last time, so. Tonight's gonna be a stormy night, charging your battery packs. Good luck. Ketchup said they were pitching in a baseball game, and the pitching coach walks up to the mound and says, "This guy is good. Make sure you throw something he can't hit." My dumbass throws an 83-mile-an-hour right down the middle. It's pretty fast, though. Kayla, have you noticed it's been a long time since the last Z-Man moment? I was thinking about it and you're actually impressed with yourself. It has been a while. I don't know if there's been a lot of innuendo dirty jokes, but it has been a while since we've added one to the list. You'd get the Tenant Cycron, unlimited ammo. I mean, I'd also be partial to be saying the Tenant Archiplasmor, mainly because I freaking love that weapon, but there really isn't another good reason, whereas the Kuva Nukor actually has a useful crazy reason. Tenant planks and with fire would be fun. Didn't you send me this yesterday, Lobster? Oh, you redid the lobster fashion to make less red and more primey.
In Ordis's experience,
I actually liked the darker red where that was. I just felt like the other red was very bright, but you were going for a lobster color, so. It is very pretty, though. You'll try soon, but you doubt as well. You're getting 25% discounts. No worries, Pizza Duck. I hope you have a good one. I'm gonna turn you down just a smidge because the fan is picking up on the mic. Hello, Arthur. How are you? You lost your 40th streak. Oh no, Joe Dog. How was my day? It's actually been really good. So I got to see my brother and his kids for a while. I recolored my hair. I been hanging out with Joe. My nieces and nephews are freaking adorable. I got to see Joe's nephew for a little while. I treated them to some Wendy's. What else? Hold on. I have a pseudo couch thing that's now partially implemented in my living room. I have a frame to a futon, but I don't have the mattress yet. I have to buy one. So there's just a bunch of blankets on top of the futon frame so that it's not just a wood plank up her butt. So that's exciting that that's at least started.
Find the captive as soon as you can.
What color? It's like a magenta color.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I didn't want to go super crazy, so I just used a color depositing conditioner that I've had for a really long time, and just covered that in my hair. Because I don't like using the expensive stuff unless I have a bunch of time. This stuff is less expensive, but it's not quite as good of a quality. It still looks nice, and most people probably won't tell the difference, but I know, so. I'd rather use the Arctic Fox when I get a chance. But I didn't have a ton of time this morning, so I just threw this on because my color was fading a lot. Throne time. Oh my goodness, Discord. I was tempted to put hair color on Throne, but I haven't done it yet. Because I have like a bottle and a half left of my regular hair color. Which makes my head look much more like my avatar. My head right now is more pink than red. I'm in your debt tunnel. Let's go home. And Joe are gonna put the futon to the test once it's ready, says Bone Crusher.
Did that.
Shush.
I can fight too. Give me a weapon.
Plus, I have the expo in the morning, which is something I've been excited about for a while, and I get to bring my nephews with me, and they're really looking forward to it. I asked them, and they both seemed pretty excited. Good night, Vader.
Good night, Vader.
Eliminated. Watch out for more
Yes, I'll be taking pictures. I might even bring the GoPro with me.
Prosecutor down. Stay alert.
You mean futons are very expensive? It should have came in a complete package, says Speed. Futons are not expensive, and it's a hand-me-down frame. I didn't want the mattress that the person had because that's gross.
You exist to strike. You strike to win.
You demand pics, especially if there's tegus.
I'm sure they will be.
I will make sure if I see a tegu to take a picture just for you, Sire J. You're good. You guess the previous message was interfering with TOS, not this one. I saw that I saw you say that already, Arthur. I didn't read it out loud, but I did see that message already. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You love those chunky little guys. I want a pink tongue skink. If I see one and it's very nice and it's not gonna break the bank, I'm gonna be very tempted. I'm wondering if that other place we were at before still has that one, because that one was freaking gentle and adorable. Kara and Joe wanted a fresh mattress so they can break it in, says Bone.
No, bed bugs are on the rise.
Yeah.
The dude does Airbnb. Yep.
You get a new one. Wasn't aware it was a used one. Yeah, the frame is used, and I just didn't want the used mattress. If he didn't do Airbnb, I think I'd be okay with it. But yeah, not really feeling that. You don't know what those people did. What's up, Arch? Imagine if they just outright give us Stalker as a quest reward, use him anywhere. I mean, it's a real possibility since Stalker's been playable in the circuit.
That's also a running joke. We'll never get.
I mean, people have been asking for that for a while.
Yeah, and we've been asking for raids, and all they do is make fun of us.
We've also been asking for Stalker mode for a while.
And did we get it? No.
No.
And did we get them hunting us down on a Halloween as Stalker? No.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Best to get a new one and put y'all's germs all over it, says Bone Crusher.
Where the fuck did that picture?
Seen a lot of Airbnbs. Some of the properties are nice and neat outside and inside. True, but you don't know the people that slept there and how clean they actually are. So I would just rather a new one. They're not that expensive. I can order one from Walmart for 90 bucks. There's like $100. There's one for $100 on Amazon. It's definitely not a big deal.
Here comes the juggernaut.
That's way cheaper than the couches I've been looking at, so. Even the inexpensive couches were 300 plus. And those ones weren't even that good. If you wanted like one of the good ones, they were 500 plus. So I'm fine with just having the futon for now, especially since that's still going to be useful with a house. It's not like I'm gonna get rid of it. That would definitely go in like a spare room concept idea. Like, I would like to have some sort of room to be able to have my nieces and nephews crash every once in a while if they want to, or you know, Joe's nephew can come over. So I'd rather have extra options for sleeping places. Since it does turn into a bed, it's useful regardless, and I can always get a couch, like an actual couch later. It could technically give us Stalker, but have hard caps in place, so he's not so OP. Yesterday, you asked me where your hello emote came from. That one,
not
it's a
opening.
sub emote for Cinder. Well, it's adorable.
You
What you have learned
Hello, Chief Cliff, how are you? Spent the last 3 hours in Fallout New Vegas stealing everything you see and loving every second of it, even if everybody else absolutely loathes you. Good night, take care, bunch of lovely pixels. Gonna be like that soon. Good night, Arthur. Or if things get too hot and steamy, they can make it and can't make it to the bedroom, a futon's always the best option. Oh my goodness, Bone Crusher! You make it like every second we're just attached at the hip. Why do you think you're sub to Cinder? Because you like them?
What the fuck?
Like hundreds of VTubers, Kira especially. I appreciate that, Corgers.
Watch out for enemy patrols.
your weapons make music, and the enemy calls for a song.
Not attached to the hip, but attached in different places. For sure. Dirty bird. Chief Close says they're doing great. Just here, farming Duviri for Kalervo. Nice.
That's the plan. Expose its core and destroy it.
This is the only place you make sure you come daily. You're sure that says enough. I appreciate that. It really does make a difference when people genuinely want to spend a significant amount of time here. Futons would be a lot less space consuming than the bed frame. Exactly why I think it's not a bad idea to just have regardless. As worst comes to worse, I can always just prop it up against a wall and be done with it for now until I need it for something else if I end up changing my mind. But for right now, it's definitely useful and helpful. I don't have a couch.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Oh my god, Hypergreed. Cinder and Tricky are your personal favorites, and Kira. You don't have to add me in there, Ketchup, but I do appreciate it. Your problem with all the Fallout and Ender Scrolls games, your ADHD makes it impossible to actually get anything done. You can just off into the woods and never do storyline. Honestly, though, that's why I'm super afraid of starting Baldur's Gate, because I'm just gonna be like, and get
Give a
super
less hurtful
distracted
joke.
by everything.
I'm all ears.
This is a double affinity weekend, so if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm probably gonna grab Banshee and put some more format into her since I still have a lot to do. And I have a feeling the charity stream tomorrow means I'm probably gonna have to put even more into her. So yeah, I wanna get some of that out of the way. Hopefully. You'd say the other VTubers you really enjoy, but you can feel like it can make you feel devalued. It's not normally something every streamer likes to happen. I'd Say the other VTubers I really enjoy, but you feel like it can make you feel devalued, and that's not normally something everybody should really accept. Double affinity, fuck the gym, I'm getting in Warframe, says Bone Crusher.
To allow animals on board.
You were gonna do another innuendo joke, but you're gonna stop here before I get banned. I'm not gonna ban you, Bone Crusher. You would have to stop being yourself for me to want to ban you. I think you decided on 2 names depending if the geckos share their mother's color, the one you've seen. You might do Sierra or Mojave. Those are cute.
You know why I'm laughing?
Yes.
Why?
Barchak.
What?
Brian Barchak, didn't he use those names?
No.
Then why are you laughing?
Sierra is the name of Icy Leopard Gecko.
Oh, that's right. It's also my cousin's name.
Who the hell's named Sierra?
The one that lives in Florida. My Grandpa Duck's niece.
Uh-huh.
You haven't met her. Well, she was up here for my Grandpa Duck's celebration thing, but I don't... Oh, you did meet her, because she was at the same table. But I don't know if you would recognize her. She came up here with her mom, which is my grandfather's sister, but she didn't come up here with her kid. He stayed back in Florida. Her and her mom are some of the only family members I actually care about a lot, that I think genuinely are over-the-top nice people.
Alright, ketchup.
There are some of those people that I know for a fact, if I called them through Facebook or something right now, and I said I needed their help, they would find a way to get here and help me, even from Florida.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything.
In that case, the futon isn't the only one that's getting propped up against the wall. Oh my god, Bone Crusher! Hello, crate. You need to open. I said open. You throw that futon on throne, I'll get it, says Discord. You do not need to do that. That's expensive. Ooh, I made a star. I mean, meh. You bought me so many nice gifts lately. I cannot, in good conscience, allow you to do that. Yeah, I see you, Hypergreed. No, it's the squeaking of the wood sound that they're trying to emulate Lobster. Gosh darn it, it's scaring me. Discord, thank you so much for the earrings. Startled the crap out of me. That sound gets me every time. So impromptu rest day so you can play Frames of War. Fair. That's a joke, like ee-haw, ee-haw. Frame request. One Joe chooses. Alright, Joe, you gotta pick a frame for me to play.
Gara.
Gara? Okay.
Prime, obviously.
Yep.
Ready to kick bottom.
I know it wasn't you this time, Dragonblade. Ruler of Discord has been spoiling the crap out of me and scaring the crap out of me. The some of the other gifts just showed up recently too. There's a couple that haven't shown up yet, but most of them have gotten here. I'm still waiting on the mug. So I'm gonna have to message them and be like, hey, what the heck? But a bunch of other stuff has already showed up. Oh, by the way, what?
The angels are clawing at the Albrecht membrane, creating ruptures that will saturate the area with void.
No, I know it wasn't you this time, Dragonblade. Ruler of Discord's been aggressively supporting me. Your eyes deceive you, or do you see a new Baruch Tenogen? I don't know. Doesn't sound new.
There's a new one coming.
I designed this system to deliver Vitaplast directly to void.
If you have a chance, you recommend swinging by your local Walmart. They're clearing out their storage devices. You managed to snag an 8 terabyte backup drive for $65. Damn, that's cheap. I don't know if mine has that kind of stuff on clearance right now, but I might have to swing back there. I was just there today. I didn't know. Where do I put the key in? I don't see the lady. I have the key, but no teacher. Ma'am. I'm gonna check out a few more tomorrow. If I find another one, I'll snag it and send it to your P.O. box. That is way too generous of you.
Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
You just got a hard drive being sent to you from here.
Yes, but that's going to be one that I probably keep attached to my computer.
The angels have torn open another rupture.
Or I could use that one as the backup since it already has everything on it. And I could use something else attached to my computer. And I'm going to be doing YouTube, so I would like to have a backup of videos, and that would be insane to be able to do that. On another note, how's the Pading PTSD? It drives me crazy. I hear that noise and my whole body, like, freaks out. It's a Western Digital Black, so you know it's good. Ooh. I do know that's good, because that's the brand I currently use.
That's the brand that's oh, second. Make the ones. Well.
That's the what?
They're the second ones that are allowed to make them for the Xbox. That are, you know, $150, $200 or.
Yeah. Well, they're good. That's what my SSDs are.
I don't care if they're good. It's a fucking little storage device.
Void floods have a tendency
Way too much.
terrible things. One of those things.
There's a
Half the
wild
console.
skink that lives on our porch behind some stuff, and he's always there, says DMX.
As you can see,
You have a wild skink? That's cool.
the easy part.
Killed it.
Yeah, it was discontinued from like 200. Does Joe need one, says Ruler of Discord.
I don't have a computer.
No, he doesn't have a computer, and I don't think that's the type that hooks up to the Xbox.
I have one on my Xbox.
Yeah, but 4 terabytes?
What do I need 4 terabyte for?
To never uninstall a game again. I'm gonna go peek at Walmart myself, that way you don't have to do that, because that's a really good deal. I wonder if it's just because they're coming out with a newer version. Thanks, Budosaurus. I win Twitch. Joe doesn't have a computer. Kira, go Pokemon on throne. He would be very mad at me if I did that. People have been suggesting that for a while now, but he would be very mad if I did. He's already told me. I got myself stuck in this hole. Get out. Come on. There we go. Literally says it works with Xbox on the packaging.
Even mine does, and it's not an SSD.
The void likes to manifest is childhood anxiety.
I don't really need it to be an SSD.
The repressed fears of
And say the magic
shelter.
words. There you go,
I call her
Mal. No.
Skitter Girl. She's a thief.
Fuck.
Hello, Artemis.
Nope. Wasn't that one.
It's not, but it's good for data storage.
You exist
This is
to
Discord.
strike. You strike to win.
Hmm?
The lesson
But
ends.
it's not an SSD, but it's good for data storage.
Oh. Yeah, I have my 1 terabyte. But thank you. Didn't I see?
Ooh, aren't you pretty? I like this. It is a nice Dante. You have a few skink species that are natural from there. They're naturally from there. That's cool. If you ever get a chance to take a picture of one, DMX, I'd love to see it. I don't know what skinks are naturally in Africa. Good night, Ketchup. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, you said it over here. I paid it. Test. Yeah, that's a bad one.
You had an iguana visit your home randomly once? Cool. Well, if you're in Florida, that makes sense, but they're invasive down there, aren't they? Not supposed to be there?
Yes.
I think I scroll past or prime. Okay.
Voidus finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
It's a lot of banshees? Yeah, I know.
learning how to live.
Why are you hoarding all the banshees? So no one else have to suffer how boring she is. We took pictures and let the little guy just go on his merry way. Aw, that's good. My hero. It's very hard taking pictures of them. They're very skittish. Yeah, no, that makes sense, DMX. I just figured if you happen to get one, then I would be interested in seeing it, but if it's hard for you, then no worries. You just put Gloom on your Banshee just to get some use out of her, but then again, you put Gloom on a lot of your frames. Oh, I have Gloom on her. That doesn't make her any less boring. She's not visually impressive. I mean, her frame isn't bad to look at, but her abilities are not visually impressive. And they're kind of just like, set it and forget it. And her fourth ability isn't really useful because you're stuck in one place and you can't move. You also have skinks at your place, and when you were young, you thought they were snakes with legs and freaked you out. I mean, skinks kind of are like snakes with legs. I want a crocodile skink so bad. So badly. At some point, I want to adopt one from this YouTuber called Reptilialis, because he's been breeding them.
Don't adopt them.
What?
He sells them.
Whatever, I would purchase from him. Because he's been breeding them in captivity. And I would love to be able to have a crocodile skink. They're so freaking cute. I should hydrate, hold on. Yeah, she's just a weapons platform, but other frames do that better too. That's what I mean. Like, she's just... I mean, I know she's useful. Dang, I totally missed that enemy. I know she's useful and I know why people use her, but I just find her so boring. I thought you were gonna say I want a crocodile, and I was gonna say, damn it, woman, that's a big ask. Goodness, no. I
You can
mean,
get a crocodile.
crocodiles are cool and all, but I don't want one as a pet.
Crocodile monitor.
That's different, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
You sure?
maybe. Looks like when you buy a house, you're gonna need 2 rooms just for the zoo. Well, I don't have kids. I don't have to worry about, you know, I don't have to worry about it. Just have more room for my pets. Oh no. Oh no, Lobster, you're gonna have to heal yourself to come in through the portal. I can't get you, you're in the previous area. Oh no, you're up here. Why did it show you down there? No, it says mundane stuff here. What the heck? So a guy you watch has both a Cayman and a Croc. Well, when did you start? Why are you not notified? I started 49 minutes ago. I know I started late, but I wanted to get a stream in today, and this is a sponsored stream. But, yeah. I had a busy day, so. I got to spend time with my brother and his 4 kids. Joe's here. I got to see Joe's nephew for a little while. I treated them all to some Wendy's. I have a futon frame now with some blankets on it until I get a mattress. I colored my hair this morning. Like, it's just been a busy day. Went to the grocery store, made some pizza. That's good. That's cute. Glad you had a fun fam day. I did! And my nieces and nephews are great. It's always nice being able to hang out with them. And I get to spend the day with the nephews again tomorrow, or at least half of the day. Because we're going to the Reptile Expo together, which I'm excited about, and the boys seem excited. And I finally got to give them their stuff that I bought at Anime Boston that they didn't know about until today. I got them these really cool art pieces that are laser engraved wood with Dragon Ball Z characters on them. Because the boys are pretty obsessed.
Chapter,
Other manga, manga chapters. Well, it's still Dragon Ball characters.
Yes,
Oh.
but it's the manga chapter.
The youngest was asking one of the boys, is this one the sidekick? And he goes, no. And then he points to the larger character. I wasn't paying attention to which ones they were. But was pointing to one of the larger characters, and he goes, no, this one is the... Goodness, that startled me. This one is the sidekick, and she got so confused because that character is larger than the other one. So she was like, this one is that one sidekick? Are they bad? Yeah. He's like, are they bad guys? Discord,
Very.
stop buying stuff. Thank you for the other earrings. I just put those up there, dang it. Popping off for the night, talk to you later. How do you leave and still buy me things? Stop it. You can't make me. I can, stop it. Actually, I don't think I can, but quit buying me stuff. Thank you very much, Discord. Please enjoy the rest of your day and have a good one. Crazy person. Damn, you're already at 30. Oh, am I? Bless you. Cool. You don't have to go back in then.
Oh, thanks for the present. I had to go blow my nose.
I wasn't paying attention that I was max IJ. I forgot I was that close because I came in here at 25. I will hydrate, but I gotta pour myself some more water first. Well, I'm still in the first hour, so you're just on time technically. Yes. Link posted in Discord. Snake Lakes, you're welcome. Danger, no warning. It's all good, kiddo. Only 12 hours to go till the end of stream. But yeah, so I got to spend time with them. They were being really cute. The girls wanted to ride with me and Joe on the way back here from Joe's house. And, huh? Yeah, I thought they might have, but nope. So the girls wanted to ride back with me and Joe. And the older of the two girls kept looking behind us and be like, oh, Daddy's in his truck. He's on our tail. It was so freaking cute. And then Joe was saying how he didn't want to go any faster because he didn't want my brother to want to kill him. And the youngest, she literally glares. Like, she leans her head down and looks from the top of her, looks up at you like that. And she went, go faster. It was so funny. She's only 5. And she's like, go faster. That's why you left, Lobster? Yeah, well, I wasn't paying attention. You're only slightly crazy earlier. Alright, don't go in. I gotta remind myself more than you guys. Gotta go fast. It was so cute. She's like, I want to beat Daddy there. I want to get there before he does. And I was like, we will. We're already ahead of him. She's like, go faster. She's too funny. She's got a little bit of an anger issue, but outside of that, she's adorable. She only has an anger issue when her siblings are driving her crazy, but she's also the youngest, so makes sense. She's at that age where she thinks that hitting back or hitting in the first place is more effective, pardon me, than using her words. And so I have to, every time that I'm seeing her, I have to stop her and remind her that using her words are more effective than just throwing a fit. But they're very well-behaved kids in general. They're so freaking cute. Oh, man. I gave the boys the art pieces, and the girls were like, do you have anything for us? I was like, not this time. I gave you guys stuff last time. But they ended up going home with more of my things anyway. They went home with some of my crayons that I turned into, that I melted and put into molds. I had fun sticking crayons in a hot glue gun and then dripping the hot wax, the hot crayon wax, into these little butterfly molds. And one of them was into a big flower. And they thought those were awesome. And I was like, you can take them home with you. Pick which ones you want. And they were like, okay. And I went home with all these little crayon butterflies, and the youngest wanted the flower, and I was like, yeah, okay, you can have the flower. I like that one, but that's fine. And then I showed the girls these headbands that I've had for a while that I plan to just take the appliques off of and use them separately. But the youngest thought it was really pretty, so I just let her have the headband. And the older of the two didn't really want it, and I was like, that's okay, you don't have to have it. The youngest literally was like, it's so cute, and puts it on just because she thought it was cute, not to try to keep it. And I was like, you can have it if you want. She got all excited. So I've literally had those for so long. I just haven't used them for the purpose that I wanted to use them for. Because I think those were the ones that I bought while I was still working at the beauty supply store, because they went on, like, extreme clearance. Literally, they take, like, a bag and fill a bag with hair accessories and then mark that down to basically the cost of one hair accessory inside, and it's like a whole bag full of stuff. So I usually, when I was working there, I would scoop all of the ones up that looked interesting that I could use for other projects. So I have a bunch of different stuff like that. And I've used some of it, but I hadn't got an opportunity to use those yet, so I still have a few.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please.
Yeah, they're adorable, Drosen.
Safe and sound.
Doesn't that kind of ruin the glue gun? Oh, I bought this glue gun specifically for that purpose. I have multiple glue guns. It's a problem. But yes, I wouldn't want to use hot glue in there after using the wax. But the whole purpose was specifically for that, so. Did you want to come back in squad, Lobster? You're gonna, oh, never mind. You just said you're gonna call it a day. We'll remain in chat, though. Okay, no worries. Does anybody else want to join? We're gonna go back for more, Sanctuary. Bro, very dumb. I didn't know you could build more than one thing in the foundry. You've only been building one thing at a time? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, as long as the blueprint doesn't need something else in the foundry built at the same time, built first, you can build a ton of stuff at the same time. Oh, I feel so bad. You've been waiting so long. If you've only been building one thing at a time. That's rough. Loki is taking forever now. Yeah, you can build all the components, and then after 12 hours, all 3 of the components will be done, and then you can take those and put them into the main blueprint. Unicorn, thank you for the 110 stream streak. What do you call Kayla alone in a room? 110. Are you calling me pretty? I don't understand otherwise.
Yeah, Marvin. Thanks for the praise.
Nobody else wants to join? I have one more spot. Bzz, bzz, who's bzz, bzzing me? Oops, that's because I'm tweeting out the fact that I received gifts now, aren't I?
Thanks for the lurk. As usual.
Oops. I don't want to delete the post. I meant to reply to this person. Okay. Apparently I tweet out now that I forgot I added that it can send out a tweet every time somebody orders something. Around what time is the charity stream starting tomorrow? I'm aiming for like 5 p.m. Ideally. Marvin, thank you for the lurk. Kira's a 20 out of 10. You'll join. You're already in here, Sire J. Don't confuse me. Your streak is 110. I'm saying you're 110. Ah, I see. You're funny, unicorn. You get some Neuros Prime components grind now. Use the Warframe Companion app to build stuff in the Foundry too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I should actually show you guys the earrings. They're super pretty. God dang. There's like nothing on here. I literally can't keep gifts on my throne. You guys keep ordering them. I got the silver ones. So, these ones, which I think are super freaking pretty. And these ones. So I'm very excited. And Ruler of Discord needs to stop buying me things because I can't keep stuff on my throne. But I'm so excited because they're both really pretty. Not that I need more jewelry, but like... I will hydrate Stardust. I just poured myself some more water. You found some pics of South African skinks. If you look it up, you'll see a lot of skinks. They're pretty cool. I'll have to do that, DMX. For your first 6 months, you didn't know how to get other weapons. You have like 20% usage of the Bratton kunai and bow. That's okay. In the beginning, I didn't have a lot of other Warframes. And I played Volt a lot. Like, a lot. So, don't worry about it. You used to spend plat to revive yourself, so yeah. I still can't believe that was a thing.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment relies on you.
There we go. Didn't want to go off. Hello, Yuri. How are you? Got Warframe in the App Store. Should pop right up. Basically allows you to manage your stuff and build Ash Prime that way. Yes. So the Warframe Companion app basically lets you claim things from your Foundry, build new things in your Foundry. You can't be logged into the Companion app and an actual Warframe platform at the same time. If you're on iOS, you could literally just have Warframe on your phone, but if you are on Android, the Companion app is the only way right now. You can also get notifications when there are news alerts and stuff that you can see in there. It's a pretty nifty app. Especially if you're out and about and you're like, oh man, the 12 hours for Loki's components are going to be done in the morning, but I won't be able to get back on until nighttime. Well, you can just log on the app, claim the parts, and start Loki. That way, he'll be done faster. You have good news? What's your good news, Yuri? I have good news, too. I got to hang out with my nieces and nephews and my brother today. Feel bad. My brother's been going through some shit. I treated them to lunch and then gave them some gas money for helping me out, but I wish I could do more. Oh, you got a job! Good for you, Yuri! What are you doing, if you don't mind? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but that's exciting. Hello, Hackerspace. How have you been? It's been a little bit. You still use the companion app on iOS because it loves to break every single time you fashioned. Fashion frame and region be like, all black is a very oversaturated color for some accents.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
You'll work for a place that deals with home improvement and odds and ends, kind of like a mom and pop's place. Nice. Well, I hope you really enjoy it, Yuri. Smaller, not big corporate places are best anyway, usually. Viper Wraith is so damn garbage. I really wish they would make Banshee at least more visually impressive. I would probably not hate her as much if she had some sort of, like, pretty effect. You've been at the new house, haha, no Wi-Fi there yet because it's been off-grid, but you have Wi-Fi at your grandparents' today for your birthday. You're eating Oreo ice cream cake and it's yummy. Happy birthday! Oreo ice cream cake, that sounds delicious. Do you want me to put your birthday in my phone? I have a birthday app that I've been collecting people's birthdays in. I sound like some sort of creepy fairy that collects people's names. I've been collecting people's birthdays. If you want, I can put your birthday in my phone. You just have to tell me what color you'd like your balloon to be. If you'd like to, sure. Cool. So your birthday is today, which is April 27th. Unless you're in a different time zone. Blue, you got it. More 27. Awesome. Well, now you got the little blue balloon. You put me down. May 12th, purple balloon? Sure.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Do we need to go now? Yes, I'm at 26. I don't mind if you're a creepy fairy that steals my birthday. Just the way that I said it sounded like the way that the Fae steal names and stuff.
They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion.
Did Warframe get a graphics update? You haven't played in 2 months and this looks incredible now. You did have to raise the brightness setting, but other than that, holy shit, they did. There have been a few different graphic changes. Huh?
I had to fucking turn it down.
Yeah. But they did do a graphics overhaul. Okay, you said May 12th. I will try to get your balloon to match your Twitch name. Hypergrade, which is close to like this color. You still think about your twin Viper Wraith with lots of status chance, fire rate, and multi-shot, but has enough negative damage to remove it from the screen. Joke's on you, no fairy will attempt to steal your identity. Your life sucks, says Synergy. You're so hyped for the new Warframe stuff coming out, you're most excited for the status overhaul. That'll be interesting for sure. A whole bunch of tutorial YouTube videos, I'm sure, are going to come out about that. face is itchy. Honestly, I'm looking forward to hearing about Stalker's background. And Jade looks nice, so I will be paying close attention to what her abilities end up being because she's cool looking. More time spent watching those guides for you. Yeah. I don't do well with guides. I want to do more like early game tutorial stuff and fashion frame stuff. And as soon as my sleep study stuff is underway, I will hopefully have a bit more energy. Ooh, I don't think I actually had to go in. No, I didn't. Dang it. Nightmare's definitely gonna make 3 videos. Nightmare's probably gonna make a lot, yeah. I feel like everybody that does videos, this is gonna have them do a whole bunch. Sure, there's gonna be a bunch of Brozyme and a bunch of Asian and Nightmare, Grindhard, and Lazar, and Pupsker, and all the people. It's our goldfish. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. There's no way a choir frame isn't a support. You say that, but it's angelic and possibly the bringer of death. So, teach me your ways, oh powerful. Powerful goldfish. My ways are accidentally playing Warframe more than I need to because I forgot I do not need to go into the zone. They said she's a support frame? Yes, but there are plenty of support frames that do other things too. Pupsker's only making videos about certain assets in Warframe. So was Harrow. Exactly what I mean. Warframe is one of those games that you play on and off, so you rely on YouTube videos to give you builds. Yeah, I know a lot of people do, and if I were good at builds, I would totally, 100% do that YouTube route. But that's, tricky, because I am not good at that kind of thing. I could probably go the beginner option and have, like, next to nothing on the build and just explain how to do it if you're, you know, the first 100 hours of Warframe or so, which I'm pretty sure would probably still go over well, but I don't know. I'm not confident with that, and I feel like I would get reamed out in the comments. I feel like YouTube people, especially when it comes to builds, are very strongly opinionated. You can't wait for Kengineer to make a really technical stuff on the status updates. Yeah, his stuff is interesting too. Nice guy. Met him in person. Don't go in, don't go in. That's more of a reminder for me than you. Pretty sure Pupsker increased the profit margin for Wisp Prime Access by 369%. You're so happy the damage part of the game will get somewhat streamlined. You're tired of the clutter, you just want to shoot things, virtually, without a care in the world. The portal appeared. The portal appeared on top of you? Oh no, Kempo. I didn't even notice. I would have gone in after you. Laser points out in every single video that his guides are for newer players, so bear with him.
Flakes. Next Prime Resurgence is Equinox and Wukong. Again, De is deliberately keeping Nidus, Harrow, and Ember locked up. Confirmed.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Rebellion. Yeah, I honestly think he says that just so that people in the comments don't ream him out, but he's actually very good at what he does. You aborted? You didn't have to do that. You lose all those points. Yeah, he always does too, Suspootosaurus. Comments will be wild on YouTube regardless of your content. True. Yes, how dare he help new players. It's Wu Prime, you may get him. You're always waiting for Hildren Prime. TikTok is even worse. I'm really tempted to get into that side of things. I know, the TikTok ban and whatnot, but honestly, that would take so long to even go into effect, even if that manages to go into effect, which I don't see how they're even going to implement that. But I might just start editing on Tuesday. I think I might take Tuesday off since it's Joe's sister's birthday and we're going to be going out to lunch anyway, so I might take Tuesday night off and just turn that into an editing night. Because I've been thinking about taking Tuesday night off anyway. Maybe I'll turn it into like a cosplay / editing night. And then be fresh and ready to go for Wednesday. As long as you had a good night, that night would be good. Overframe tears you to shreds if you don't have Bane mods or a strat for every single scenario. You're so happy Equinox is next. You've been waiting for her Syandana. Seen a video that explains basically the ban can't happen without the US government getting sued. Oh, I know. I've been listening into it. I've been trying to keep up with as much as I possibly can when it comes to that because I genuinely enjoy using that for content. Like watching content, not producing content. I've actually learned quite a few things from that, and I have found interesting stuff because of it. So, I genuinely enjoy TikTok. I have some more videos I gotta show Joe that are funny on there, too. A lot of us found you because of TikTok? No, I don't think so. I mean, maybe a couple have because I have a few videos up there, but I don't think a lot of people have found me because of TikTok. I don't have that many followers on TikTok. I think I have like 53, maybe 57. Double digits, that's it. Not even enough to qualify for different programs yet. 58. I lied. I have 58 followers. And my most viewed video is 889. And that's where I was going over talking about the day I brought Naya home. And the next one is 877, and I don't remember which video this is. Oh, the one where I was talking about seeing Violet. I couldn't find Violet, and I could only find the chicken. Oh, shit. You don't even... A lot of yours are Nightwalker bots. You found me from Vine? That'd be funny. DC Maniac? Thank you so much for the follow. Have a good night and a good rest of stream, Kira. You're off to bed. Good night, Combat Wombat. You're legally changing your name to TikTok so the US government will ban you, Suspicious. Hello, Emery. How are you? Yeah, once Equinox Resurgence drops, expect new fashion with it. Yes! Honestly, you guys are leveling up my Banshee super fast. I'm tempted to go down and do an Affinity Blessing too. I forgot about that. That would be helpful for this. He was lurking earlier, Hypergrade. I don't know if he's here now. Why? Ross Aaron to level you faster now that you're done with your Volt. I was just looking at it going, dang, I'm already at level 11. I just have to stand here and I will level faster by letting you kill than if I kill, which is really sad. Thoughts on the green Banshee meme? I only caught wind of that. I don't know actually what the meme is. I only know that there is a meme. I don't know what the meme is. Because you were wondering what game he was going to have you play. Oh, I have a handful of games that he already is on his list, but I have to finish, or I want to finish playing, what's it called? The side-scroller one first. I'm spacing out on the name of that game. No, not Bunker. No, not Outlast. Starts with an S. Hold on, that's gonna drive me absolutely insane. Sundered.
Session underscore Godamus is raiding with a party of 2.
Thank you for the raid. You're ending at 1:30. I mean, I know we have to be up, but... Hello, Mercy! How are you? What did you just say? I missed it. Oh, Hypergrade was wondering what games you also had on the list for me to play, and I said that there were a few games, but I wanted to finish Sundered first. I think Wednesday would be a good time to go back to some of that, because I'll be doing the celebration stream, and I don't have to do Just Warframe, but I want to do Just Warframe for the charity event, since Warframe is allowing me to give away such wonderful prizes. I feel like it is a good thing to just stream them trying to raise money for Make-A-Wish. Dystenia, thank you so much for the follow. So I figured Wednesday, if you're around, might be a good day to continue. Oh, Make-A-Wish is fun. Yeah, Hackerspace. So tomorrow's stream and Monday's stream are going to be charity streams, and I'm going to try to help raise as much as possible, because Make-A-Wish is something that's near and dear to my heart. My family was part of the Make-A-Wish program, and it's still one of the best weeks of my entire life, so. They built you a playground when you were a lad? Oh, that's awesome. That's really good to hear. She said we can't raise $1 million. No, that's not happening. My goal, my extended goal is to try to raise $5,000, which basically is half of what they need to support one wish. But yeah, it was super fun. I bet Hackerspace. Sorted, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Hello, random. If you guys are new here and you don't know me, hi, I'm Kiratahime. I also go by Kira or Kayla. I stream a lot of Warframe here on the Xbox. I do play a lot of variety on the channel as well. And I have a goldfish for a brain, so I get very easily distracted. Shinku Taiko, it's very nice to meet you. That being said, today is a sponsored stream with HelloFresh, and tomorrow we were just talking about the fact that I am going to be doing a 2-day charity event for Make-A-Wish. So now you're caught up on the conversation. Sorted, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Ugon14, it's very nice to meet you. Dragon Raid, I love dragons. I own 2 bearded dragons because they're great. Assorted is a baby Tenno is about to do second dream soon. Very excited. Ooh. Do you like the game so far? You don't have to respond if you're busy and you gotta do post-raid stuff. I completely understand if you've got to get going, but if you have some time to chat, I'd love to know how you feel about the game. It's nice to meet you too. Nice to see a fellow VTuber. Yes. Yeah, I've been VTubing for like 3.5 years now. It's crazy. Good morning, JM. How are you? But it is tomorrow. True. Hello, just chillin'. How are you? It's nice to meet you too. Okay, I'm caught up. But yeah, to clue everybody else in that just came in, I'm also going to a reptile expo in the morning before the charity stream, and I'm super excited. Love reptile expos. I'm probably going to get stuff for my... I'm trying to... this button. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I don't have to go in. I'm probably going to get some stuff for inside my reptiles tanks. Was that a fart? That was so squeaky. That's what it sounded like. Chat saying goodnight.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on.
But yeah, so I plan to get at least some stuff to put inside the reptile tanks. But the goal is to hopefully not come home with another pet. But that's going to be a very hard goal for me. Because, yeah. Insomnia has the better of you, Ketchup. Oh no. Sorta Jay, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Since you said you're new, or someone said that you were new in the game, if you have any questions or you need any help with anything, you're more than welcome to either ask here or let me know, and, what?
What are you in here?
Yeah. Did you not make it, or is it alive?
Still alive? Why?
Okay, I gotta give it some food. I just gave it some water.
No. There's little beetles inside the Dunes cave.
What? No! The bread, they were in there. That was the problem, so I cleaned it out. But I think since I took that home away from them, they needed to find somewhere else. Well, the Dunes will eat them, and hopefully it's not a problem. I hate those little bugs. But yeah, you're definitely welcome to ask me any questions or anything like that. My DMs are always open, so. You're enjoying it so far. You're only building your second frame. Whoop, chat moved. You're only building your second frame, so you're still really struggling, especially with the mod aspect, but you're slowly learning. Viewers and players have been really sweet in helping me. Yeah, Warframe's just one of those really weird communities that everyone actually enjoys making sure that new players aren't having a super hard time. But yeah, it's I love this game. I have I have over 7,000 hours. It's a problem, okay? I spend way too much time in this game. And I've been playing since November of 2017, so it's been a while. It's 6.5 years and 7,000 hours of my life. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, if you have any questions, if I can't answer them, I definitely know who to ask to be able to get an answer for you, so. Alright. Take home a green anaconda? Goodness, no. Here, think about this. If you get a new pet, we get a face reveal. I need to make a meme picture with a title like Crazy Reptiles You Owner. No face reveal is ever going to happen. At least not on purpose. But No. The good thing is animals are considered a write-off for me just because of the fact that they are so integrated into stream, and people specifically send money and, you know, presents and stuff for the animals, so they have become a big part of, you know, the stream itself. So that's the only bonus if I do end up being stupid and bringing home another pet. My therapist asked me if I was going to, and I was like, I'm gonna try not to. Unless I find something really, really good. So, if there are captive bred crocodile skinks, I don't know if I can say no. If there are more dwarf sand geckos, I don't know if I can say no. If there is an amazingly super cute hognose snake, or a really, really beautiful banana ball python of some sort that's a female that I compare with Kodama. Or a pink tongue skink. Those are like my top right now. So, yeah. I know it's a fairly long list, but... Fashion Frame is endgame. You've been on Fashion Frame for the last 2 hours. 2,000 hours. It's not as bad as you and Rainbow with 10,000 plus in 10 years. Yeah. You just switch weapons quickly. Yeah, you're fine. Take your time. Or if there's a, or even maybe a, yeah. I know. One of the boys thought they were going to be able to see a Komodo dragon, and I was like, no. I love how you both thought the same thing, or maybe even, or maybe this or that. My animals bring me joy. They're one of the reasons I actually get out of bed. Animals are such a big part of why I'm still here on this planet, so it's very hard for me to not want to bring in more. So I'm not gonna be stupid. I'm not gonna go out and buy like a $10,000 animal and put it on a credit card and, like, you know, put myself into silly debt for it or anything. But yeah. No, Kara, no more pets. If you want to get a new pet first, where's the stream cameras? Where are the stream cameras of the pets? I'm remembering something and this was planned. Yes. I did find the cameras. I just have to hook them up and get them all situated. You're slowly building a zoo. Basically. Feel it in your soul. Your cat is the reason you go to work. Seriously though, Drozen, like, some people don't get it. My 2 cats, when I was growing up, are the only reason I was able to continue to push through with my depression. They are the only reason I did not run away from home and that I am still here. So, animals are really important to me. There were many times that I just had to keep reminding myself that my cats need me. Forever Pet stream? Yeah. Honestly, I have considered doing like a 24-hour cammed pet stream thing, except for when I need to go like clean their tanks and stuff. But yeah, I will set up the cameras. That is something that will happen. I might even attempt to do that for tomorrow. Thank you for the hug, Unicorn. Yeah, it's a mantra you say to yourself daily just to keep going. I'm sorry that you understand, but I'm glad that you have an animal that keeps you going, Drozen. But yeah, my boys are the reason why my life is the way it is right now. If I did not have those 2 cats, I don't think I would be here. And I know that's super dark and a lot to hear, but I really don't think I'd be around if it weren't for them. Just to know, if you're playing weirdly, your right bumper isn't working, so you had to remap controller. That sucks, Kempo. That sucks. And we aren't a reason. No, Ketchup, when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, my two boy cats, Marshmallow and Butterscotch, were a reason for me to keep pushing forward. I have a lot more reasons now. I could not stomach the idea of devastating either you guys or Joe, to be honest. I would never do that now. But as a teenager, yeah, that was a very tough time for me. There's not the lazy answer of I still need to hook them up. Look at me, you did 4 Sisters of Parvos in less than 48 hours plus household. Action figures are your reason, Bone? Yeah, I have a lot of reasons now. I actually want to see what the future holds. As much as depression likes to creep up on me because I don't know if I will ever be done with that, I am no longer, and I know this word is a trigger for some people, but I am no longer suicidal. I can say that and truly mean it. I know that when those thoughts creep into my head, I can shut them down and mean it. And I never thought I would get to that point. So, like I said, the cats are a really big part of that, and having animals to take care of now, I know I need to continue to do everything I can to make sure that I can give them the best life that I can, so. Rats are the best, and the biggest problem you've always had is recommending them to people that they're gonna break your heart because they only have like a they only have them for 2, maybe 3 years if you're lucky. Yeah. It's tough that they don't live very long. And I think that's the only reason why having snakes doesn't make me want to absolutely throw up feeding them, is because they don't have a very long life. So it does feel bad having them as food for my snakes, but that's one of the only things that keeps me from feeling horribly devastated every time, because I know rats are really fascinating creatures. They're very smart. Kira's community is a partial reason for you. Shit got dark for a while, says Scorgris. Agree with Bone Crusher if you get a job. Action figures and model kits all day, says Random. Action figures and model kits, man. I love art stuff. Art was another big reason for me, but like I said, the cats were the driving force for a very long time for me. Rats eat your chickens. Next rat you see, you're curb stomping. No, bad. Rats only live that short. Rabbits and hamsters as well. Yeah, it's tough. Lobsters are your reason to live. You want to one day own one yourself. That's such an interesting pet. I don't know anyone who owns a lobster or has ever owned a lobster. I know people who have owned rats, mice, snakes, all kinds of weird and interesting creatures. Never a lobster. The amount of times you felt your heart hurt so bad because you've lost them so often, yeah. No, that's definitely really tough since they just don't have a very long lifespan. And there's nothing you can do about it either. I am not looking forward to about 5 to 10 years from now, because that is a timeline for a lot of my animals' lifespans to be up. And that's going to be very hard for me.
Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
You have a tortoise and a turtle? Yeah, that's cool. Creative. You have a cat, dog, and rabbit?
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
You want your pet chickens? You want my pet chickens to be eaten? No. But that doesn't mean you have to curb stomp them. You can relocate them. Sorry. I'm gonna move my phone charger because it's kind of bothering me. I keep touching it. You have a Beardy? Yeah, Neoverse. I think you've told me that before, but it's cool. I love Beardies. I have two. I don't know if I can handle having another beardy right now. As much as I love my beardies, I miss Ember, and I would want to get another female, but I don't know if I'm ready yet. They can find their way back to your backyard and continue to eat your chickens. Such a funny animal. Yep. My oldest niece wanted to see them today. She wanted to pet them. And so I took Scorch out for a moment and laid Scorch in her hand, and she was petting Scorch, and then she wanted to pet Ravage, and the youngest was like, I don't really want to pet them. I was like, you don't have to. You don't have to if you don't want to. And then I asked her again when I had Ravage out. I was like, are you sure? He's not going to hurt you. You can just pet his back. And so she reached forward and she pet him. She's like, wow, he's really cool. I was like, thank you. She's so freaking cute, the both of them. She had said something. I don't even remember what it was. She had said something, and Joe was like, you're so cute. And she goes, thank you, from the back, because she's only 5. Oh, man. My nieces are adorable. But they're at that age where, like, everything is still new to them. So cute. Like, they were just enjoying putting their hand out the window while we were driving. They're like, wow, it's like I can catch the air. Like, they're just at that age where everything is interesting, and it's so adorable. But yeah, the older of the 2 girls was just really wanted to see the beardies. The youngest does not like the snakes, and that's fine. She doesn't have to. Oh, that's a hat. She doesn't like the snakes, and neither does my brother, but the oldest of the 4, he's interested in the snakes.
Why is he here?
And the older of the 2 girls seems to be okay with them. She doesn't seem to like them, but like she's okay with them so far. But yeah, younger boy, younger girl don't seem to like the snakes. But there are all kinds of reptiles tomorrow, so I'm sure the boys will have fun. And the girls are going to be at a birthday party, so. You love doing that with both your hands when you're driving, too. Remember the crustacean game with them holding katanas? No. Just give your chickens a knife, or let lobster teach them self-defense. Lizard people are taking over? Yes. Don't worry, the way things are going, humans might not be the apex species anymore. Well, I mean, if you think about it, there are more insects in the world than humans. There are more ants in the world than humans by, like, many multiples. So, first hook up those animal cameras, and then from our voice in chat, we will know you have a mini zoo at home. You definitely want to be a mother, but Joe is the problem, so you buy so many pets. Joe is not a problem. Listen, I can't make him love me, nor do I want to make him love me. That's not fair to him. The janitor, thank you so much for the follow. I was already harassing him a bunch today. I was like, so can we get married? He's like, what, for the tax benefits? And I'm like, you're a troll. No, because it sounds like fun. And I was like, don't you want to get married? And he goes, maybe. Does it have to be to you? Little butt face. No worries, Z. I hope you've been good. I know you said you've been tired, but I hope you've been good other than that. Not gonna lie, your brother took your dog when you were young, when he moved out, along with all of your friends leaving and graduating school. High school was rough. That sucks. Catch up. More Joe lore. I know you guys like the lore. We have a fun number for followers right now. It's 31131. Love when numbers repeat. But yeah, we're at 31,131 followers. And the plot thickens, it does. We are just waiting on Kempo, but I think Kempo's doing something. Does anybody else want to join, by the way? I still have one more spot open. We're just doing some Elite Sanctuary Onslaught because I have a lot a lot of Banshee Forma to get done. We are currently at 113. I'm gonna write this down because I'm gonna forget. But, I had 96 plus 200. So we need to get to 296 currently. I'm just gonna write that down so that when tomorrow happens, I have a feeling you guys are gonna add more Forma to that list. Forma or Banshee. So we have to get to 296. Wait a second, you need some rare weapons from ESO? Well, Z already put themselves on the list. Too late. You'll have to wait. If Kiwo replied, you got no one else but me. What? You prefer 5, ma? Also, during high school, you had a girlfriend who was not very kind to you. That sucks. How many more Forma are you gonna do on Banshee? A lot. We're at 113. 296 minus 113. 183 more! I'm not even halfway. But it's my own damn fault. I opened my big fat mouth and I said that I would be willing to put 1,000 Forma on Banshee for $5,000. And Malchior gave me $1,000 and said, get going. So I'm hoping to get a good chunk of this done this weekend. Probably do a bunch more of it tomorrow too, since it's going to be a Warframer related stream during this type of event. Stop with the negativity jokes. That's fine. That Banshee was only meant to be 90 Forma. Nope, it was 96, but then I have to put in 200 more because Malchior gave me $1,000. Also, during high school, you had a... wait a second, need some rare weapons. Yo Mama joke of the day. Yo Mama is so slow, she took 9 months to come up with a joke. Ooh! So, my nephews and Joe's nephew were doing Yo Mama jokes at lunch today. And my brother looks at his 2 boys and goes, you know what's the funniest part about Yo Mama jokes? The 2 of you have the same mama. So they can only do Yo Mama jokes towards Joe's nephew, since otherwise it's just dissing themselves. Oh boy. I hope I can get to a point where I can do more for my brother. He deserves better. He works his ass off for those kids. Just to be shafted in his current situation, and I really wish I could do more for him. Are your nephews twins? That would make it even worse. No, they're 2 years apart. Nope. Not twins. Let me have one that's on the spicier side. Let's not.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Isn't it a weird paradox where Warframe burnout happens, but then you can't play Warframe and all you want to do is play Warframe? Yeah, I've definitely felt that before, where it's just like, I have nothing to do in Warframe, but I want to play Warframe, but there's nothing to do in Warframe. Oh, I'm so damn loose. Even a Boeing 747 looks microscopical small compared to that Grand Canyon. Oh my goodness, Cham.
Neither asked me. My beardy pooped on the floor once, and the Roomba got over it and smeared it around in the kitchen.
Ew.
So we had to wipe the floor and clean the Roomba.
Ew.
Oh, goodness. That sounds like quite the mess. It's a good thing you were able to clean it up, but the Roomba definitely didn't sign up for that kind of adventure. Maybe it thought it was part of a new cleaning algorithm. Just be glad it didn't decide to redecorate the entire house with lizard poop art.
Oh, goodness. That is gross, though. That is so gross. I bet that smelled so bad. At that point, you might, like, consider getting a new Roomba, because I don't know if that smell would ever come out completely. Updated version. I'm almost so slow. It took 9 months to come up with a joke. It's pretty lame. Mm-hmm. Should be good this wave. Yeah, which is crazy. You guys are getting it done in 2 waves. That's nuts. I might even be done now. Yeah, I am. I'm done now. Saren, baby. Yeah. I might swing down to a relay real quick and get a blessing and see if maybe we could do it in 1 wave. Shit happens. Ugh. I gotta remind, you gotta remind me to tell Joe about that Neoverse, because I'm sure he would also feel a lot of pity for you, because that's so gross. Yeah, maxed all your stuff in 1 wave. Right, that's what I mean. So I think if we can pop down and get an affinity blessing, might be able to do even more. 2 waves and you max 3 weapons. That's what I mean. Like, this is great. Kempo over here, speeding through this. You got a stupid story. So your grandfather has a twin brother, and to get out of class they didn't like, they would switch their neckties, for example. If your grandfather had math class and your uncle had history class, they would switch ties to switch classes. I'm sure a lot of twins do that. I know the people, the person I was friends with in high school tried to do that with his brother, but they didn't look enough alike, in my opinion. They were alike, but I could tell the difference, and a bunch of people could tell the difference. They were still technically, I think they were still technically considered identical twins, but, yeah, it wasn't close enough. I could always tell. They were so very different to me. Pretty sure you've gone up a full MR today, says Kempo. Jeez. I only have a blessing to combo with this 2 times event, but hey, we're not here for me. You only have a blessing? You don't have a booster right now? Are you trying to level weapons and stuff while we're doing this, Sire Dre? They're identical twins, and they are identical. One time you hugged the wrong one. Oh no. A few years ago, you knew a twin that would swap girlfriends. Ew. Ew. That's gross. Don't have any plat to spend on yourself, so you have no booster, and it's fine. That did not answer my question. Fish Banshee. The fish for us all to see. We only have 2 more weapons to level. Hello, Yum. How are you? Give it a snarky comment, but yeah, you know he'll whisper to you. Yeah, no, that's gross. Swapping girlfriends. Blech. Ain't happening. That's yucky. Don't waste the pot, it's fine. Damn. 15 years ago, you'd done it with twins and must say some are freaking bad. That's gross. That's gross. You just got home from work, Yum? Nice. Honestly think you may run out of weapons tonight until the other 10 or so you started to build today. Good! Good!
Dorak Falconstar asked me, what will Kira be trying to smuggle over the border into Canada come TennoCon this year? Oh dear. Kira Rahime might be trying to smuggle over a suitcase full of dad jokes to unleash on unsuspecting Canadians at TennoCon. Better watch out for puns flying around like Warframe bugs, eh?
Yeah, I would totally do that. I would give them out like fortune cookies, and on the inside would just be a dad joke.
Lost upon the plains outside Cetus.
I'm sure you did, JM. That's still weird though.
It's called Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you
You're saving plot to give Goldhair a full set of arcane velocity for his Mesa. Then after that, you owe a friend 32 plat. Actually, an amazing idea. Edric didn't catch one this time? Nope. I added more jokes and more things to the AI, so that might have helped with the algorithm. And yes, I even added that Sire J likes the commander. I thought it was funny. I was like, maybe that joke will come up. We'll see. You're beloved. So someone has scarred you with this knowledge and you must pass it on. A Big Mac is a lasagna. No. There's no noodles. A Big Mac is not a lasagna. A lasagna is layered with noodles. No. You're happy? Gross. Chief Cliff. Gross.
Tribute to Chopper asked me dad joke of Mario. Why did Mario go to therapy? Because he had too many Luigi issues.
Too many Luigi issues? Luigi issues. I don't understand. Noodles are a type of bread? No. No. You can't ruin pasta like that. You can't tell me that pasta is somehow supposed to be a type of bread. I don't get it. Flowers, egg, water. There's a bunch of things with flowers, egg, and water. That doesn't make it bread. Question is, hot dog classified as a sandwich? Technically, yes. You're maxed out. Am I really? In one round? I didn't put a Forma on. Oh, I came back up and I didn't put a Forma on. I'm such a dum-dum. There was a discussion on another stream about noodles and pasta being distinct. And hot dogs are tacos, not sandwiches. Hear me out. Bread is made from flour and water, and pasta is made from flour and water. You lay a lasagna, pasta, meat, cheese, assorted veggies, and you pasta, Big Mac, meat and cheese, assorted veggies, and then bread. No! Bad. So you met Twin A, came up with the idea with the idea of a date. She never told me she had a twin. Later at the date time, Twin B received you at the door. Twin A was hiding something else. And then when you were busy with Twin B, who you mistook for Twin A, she jumped in the room and I thought I was super drunk seeing twice. The rest is history. Weird. Need to pee real quick, Z? No worries. Awkward moment when you go into a sortie after doing Steel Path and you can't figure out why you can't charge your Incarnon weapons because everything dies too fast. Ouija, like the haunted board thing. Oh, he had too many Ouija issues. Go look up cube law of food. What a food is defined by how many of 6 sides are covered with starch. Come to your mental trauma that is your brain today. A Big Mac is a lasagna. A Big Mac is not a lasagna! You know a really good fact in gaming? Oh? Paimon's not food. You're always a winner even if you fail because you'll eventually win from every experience to push forward. If any of you tuned in since the last time I explained it and wondered why I'm putting a stupid amount of Forma on Banshee is because I opened my big fat mouth and said I would be willing to put 1,000 Forma into Banshee for $5,000. And Malchior gave me $1,000 and said, get started. So here we are. And I now need a grand total of 296 Forma. Discord DM pick. Toast, sandwich, taco, sushi, soup salad, bread bowl, calzone. So, pizza is just toast. But a pizza comes up the sides a little bit. So it's just a short bread bowl. Skincare, Big Mac is lasagna, the ocean is soup, and we are all lava people. How am I doing today, Dark Blast? I'm actually doing fantastic. Are you from Chicago? I like deep dish pizzas. A deep dish pizza is just a soup. It's just soup. Bread doesn't come up the sides. Bread equals noodles, meat equals self-explanatory, lettuce and onions, veggies, mayo, sauce, cheese, self-explanatory. But yeah, so today was really good. I got to spend time with my nieces and nephews and see my brother for a little bit today. I'll get to see them shortly again in the morning, but I'm taking the boys to the Reptile Expo with me. I'm really excited about that. Joe's nephew didn't want to go. Little butthole. He's a little butt-face. He didn't want to go. He's been asked several times, and he keeps reiterating that he doesn't want to go. I think he's going to be sad that he didn't go, just like with the Lego Expo, because now he wants to go to the next Lego one. But, whatever. Makes me sad that he doesn't want to be there, but my nephews do, and that's exciting too, so. Deep dish is a literal pie, a pizza pie. Ketchup is made from a fruit and is 20% sugar. Therefore, it's a sports drink, aka ketchup is Gatorade. No! It's Stop it! These conclusions are terrible. You've already maxed both weapons. I think I'm pretty close with the Banshee. Yeah, it's very close. I don't know if we can get it done in one round. Nah, we can't. But it was very close to getting it done in one round. They say they're terrible, but they're also factual. Ketchup is indeed a sports drink. You can't drink ketchup. That's disgusting. And I feel like unsanitary in some manner. My ketchup joke was stolen from pirate software that is short on YouTube. You can. Watch you? Blech. No thanks. Ugh. That sounds horrible. Maybe you don't want to, but you can. You have silence turned on? I did. Why? Drink ketchup. Again, you'll allow it. A deep dish just meant thick crust. Then you saw a deep dish and you almost puked. No, deep dish pizza's delicious. The crust goes up the sides. It's yummy. I can't you can drink ketchup. Ugh. Okay, you were asking since silence a super fast way to level up Banshee was all. Yeah. No, I've been turning them on as fast as I can. I might not have had them active the whole time. I'll have to check. I think Kira would rather take ketchup through an IV instead of drinking it. Ooh, that also sounds horrible. That would make my blood really thick. Honestly, I don't hate ketchup. I just think the thought of trying to actually drink it sounds nauseating is all. Also, whoever said ketchup is Gatorade, I hope you stub your toe tomorrow. I hope your pillow is warm on both sides. That's what I think. That image out of your head. You don't want to be here anymore. Can I drink you, comrade? This is what we're wondering. She prefers Joe's mayonnaise. Ugh, don't call it that. New point redeem 100,000 to down a shot of ketchup. I don't think I have any ketchup in the house, but that would be a funny milestone for tomorrow. A warm pillow is kind of nice. You hope there's a pebble in your shoe. Oh, I hate that.
Hunter, you are running out of time.
New Gatorade, ketchup so bold it's fierce. Those people that like put ketchup on everything, they're like, it's also a drink.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
I got nearly 500,000 points. Let's start lining up the shots. I should hydrate. Off to form a banshee, my banshee, my banshee. Off to form a banshee for the 115th time. Off to form a banshee, banshee, banshee. Off to form a banshee the 115th time.
Ready for action.
Ketchup was originally made as a fish sauce. Put tomato sauce in Aussie different to ketchup. Is it more like a marinara? When you're done with all the weapons that aren't heavy guns, like the Grappler, since you can't grind that in ESO. You can't do the Grappler in ESO? Oh, you'd have to put a Grav-A-Mag on it, which would be a waste. Hello, Invader Zoom. How are you? You're super happy about cross-save coming to Warframe. Using Rhino Prime on Xbox is amazing. I bet, Dark Blast. I like that all of my accounts are finally in one place and I don't feel like what I did for those other accounts was useless anymore. Because for a while it seemed silly to have 3 separate accounts, but honestly the time and effort that I put into those accounts were not wasted, so. Can't use your gear items in ESO, so can't call in a heavy weapon. Oh, that's right. Ways to grab a mag every arc gun. You grab a mag every arc gun, Hackerspace? Growler's a heavy weapon and you cannot access those in ESO. I totally forgot that you can't use the
It's just the corpus wears again. Get off the emergency.
Can't use the gear wheel. Sorry, my eyes are itchy. I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow. You classify pizza as toast. But it's toast with toppings. I guess you can put toppings on toast. You grab a mag all your heavy guns in the game? Huh. Seems like an awful lot of work. Ghostly Quack, you're not really here. You don't see this message. Ooh, my chat's haunted. Easiest way to level arc guns. Railjack Corpus Survival. Yes. Pizza is a form of toast. Still weird. Yes, you do. Take the Mach 1 Bratton into Steel Path because you are Chaos and you've been out of the crossplay game for a while. Can you link Switch and PC? Yes.
This is a stress test. Destroy all specimens as quickly as possible. In this chaos, the true nature of these creatures will be revealed. As will yours.
Just make sure when you're linking accounts like that, Hackerspace, that you are choosing your main account. When it asks you which one is your primary account or main account, you're choosing the one that has the most progress. Doesn't matter about how many items you have, just choose the one that has the most progress, the one that you basically want to be the primary account. It doesn't matter where you're going to play it. It doesn't matter the platform you plan to play it on, but it matters the platform that you want to keep. So I had some stuff on my PC account and some stuff on my PlayStation account, but my Xbox was my main. And even if I planned to use this account on PC, I would still be choosing Xbox as my main because that's where all of my progress is from. So just make sure when you're linking them that you pick the correct primary account, because otherwise you'll lose all of your mastery rank and quest completion. Only have one account, haha, but thank you. You're losing your Legendary 3 would hurt. Yeah, I just want to give people that kind of a heads up because that can make a huge difference. Especially since DE didn't really explain it super duper well. I love how you can literally see me gaining MR. Not MR, just regular rank underneath the Banshee. Like, I'm already halfway to 16. That's crazy. Look at it just climb. It's nuts. I'm just watching it chunk up like that isn't the coolest shit. No worries, Ketchup. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Your account from PlayStation, but you're currently playing in PC. There will be a problem? No. There shouldn't be, Tackle. Did you get your green Banshee yet? I don't know what that means. For your first grab a mag on the Lockspur Prime. Great choice. I love the Lockspur. Great choice. Great choice. Need some weird things though, because that means a cannoli is technically a type of sushi. I mean, yeah, I could see that. That makes more sense than a Big Mac being a lasagna. Shouldn't Kira have one Banshee for each color combination that there is? Imagine her having a color palette. She could have... How many per palette? Tacos or hot dogs. It's a meme you've been seeing going around lately. Yeah, but I don't get why it's a meme. Why is it funny? So is cereal a soup? Yeah, it's a freaking cold soup, which I think is ridiculous. I don't like soup, but I love cereal. That's logic. Well, that's not really necessarily the case. I don't like a lot of soups. There are certain soups that the soup base just tastes funky to me. But then, at the same time, I freaking love ramen. And ramen that has a broth isn't a problem for me. Hello. Sliced bead bread. Holy cow, it has been a while.
Thank you for feeding the expert goldfish 100 fish flakes. I'm a going boinkers Kira, try and get my chacker to max %. Farming captives and farming liches up.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Rebellion. Good luck with that. Cereal's a breakfast soup. By the English dictionary, a lasagna doesn't fit the definition of it. Oh, shit. I bumped that. Ignore me. Don't come in here. Don't come in here, just escape. I was jumping around being stupid and I looked at chat. Ramen in a brothel? What? No. Don't come in here. We're just gonna let the efficiency die. I'm just gonna stand in the corner and let the efficiency die. Don't kill anything. Nope, you're killing stuff anyway. Dang it. Whatever, go ahead, kill things. It doesn't look like it's gonna die fast enough because our pets are still murdering stuff. Your spores have a mind of their own. It's fine. It's my fault for bumping the thing. I wasn't paying attention. Big Mac is a lasagna is a meme from TikTok star that makes everything into a lasagna, and once he did put 6 Big Macs and covered it with sauce and cheese. Ways of getting recognition for stupid ideas. Mirage make boom boom. Okay, that made me think of Bam Bam, and that also made me think of the fact that I went to the grocery store with Joe today, and outside one of the grocery stores we went to, there was this cute kid. She couldn't have been more than 2. No way she was more than 2. And she still had, like, super short peach fuzzy type hair. And they had one piece, one little chunk on the top of her head in a little elastic, and it was just sticking up like she was Pebbles from the Flintstones, and it was so cute. Just this one little stick up hair chunk. It was adorable. It looked so goofy. And it was like swaying a little with the breeze. Ooh. Do not touch.
I have opened a new data colony. Proceed immediately.
Jorak.
You are running out of time.
By the way, on the subject of frame colors, do you know what
Bump in the thing. Maybe that should be how I refer to Joe and me canoodling from now on.
Jorak, you're terrible. This Sire J teasing me over here. Kira, do you want another affinity blessing? No, thank you. That will only make the timer longer, and I don't plan to last that long since I have a reptile expo in the morning. Oatmeal isn't bad with some stuff added. I love oatmeal. I like cream of wheat. I like thick cream of wheat. I don't like when it's like soupy. It needs to be thick. By the way, on the subject of frame colors, did you know that the flowers that grow on the wall in the Helminth room when you subsume a frame are affected by the colors of the frame when you subsume it? Yes. Oh, Z stayed. Kempo didn't. What if you bring an amphibian to the reptile expo? No. Hello, James. Speaking of thick, if you eat grits, what do you put on your grits? I don't eat grits. You thought every frame had their own unique flower color? Nope. So wearing Crocs into the Reptile Expo.
Operator, I've
Funny.
run diagnostic regressions. All systems are
Ooh, I can wear my jewelry. I only like bearded dragons. I like bearded dragons and only like 3 people. I have a piece of jewelry. Some jewelry that was sent to me by Rebellion. I should wear that and bring the keychain to the expo. Sounds like a plan. You wish you could stay, Miss Kira, but you need to sleep or something. No worries, Sliced. I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping by. It was good to hear from you. I hope you've been good. Something tells me there'll be a lot of snakes at the expo. Yeah. It seems you missed a stream yesterday. You were almost at 60 on your streak. Bummer, says Malik. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I stream every day. I usually try to give you guys a heads up if I'm gonna miss a stream, but I stream every night. Sometimes I'm a little bit late, but I'm trying to make sure it's at least like 3.5 hours so that it's not a super short stream. Especially because I did start late. I want to give people more time today so they don't ruin their streaks, but yeah, I wanted to make sure I was streaming a bit today. Speaking of streaming, this stream is specifically sponsored by HelloFresh. So, if you guys are in the US and you would like to participate in a sponsorship, HelloFresh is sponsoring the channel. If you like food, you might want to participate. If you like the convenience of not having to go to the grocery store, you might want to participate. If you like to be able to support the channel in a ridiculous way, which is the equivalent of basically dropping 20 subs on the channel, then you might want to participate. So if you order your first box, see if you like it, and then choose what you'd like to do from there, that's a great idea. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, it's a I was trying real hard not to mess up. It's a subscription service that allows you to pick food, pick how many servings you would like of said food, and pick how often you would like said food to show up to your house. You get all of the ingredients and recipes of your choice off of each of the lists every week, every other week, once a month, whatever you'd like. And then those recipes and those ingredients get sent to your house in the correct amounts that you need so that there are no leftover ingredients that you don't know what to do with that end up going bad. And you get to try out some really delicious new recipes. So like I said, it's the equivalent of dropping basically 20 gifted subs as long as you pay for and receive your first box. The color of the flower depends on the color of the frame being fit to the helmet. Alright, I'll take 2, start from the top. Sorry you're distracted. Do you need to extend your blessing? No, thank you, Hackerspace. I won't be streaming long enough to need to extend it. I can't get 3. There we go. I wonder if there was a formula for pricing Sisters and Liches. I don't know. I haven't seen a formula for that. I think you maxed all of the companions you had. The thing on the back. That's crazy that we're done this fast. I love double affinity weekends. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get a bunch of these Banshee Formas out of the way during this weekend, so I'll probably be doing this a bunch tomorrow as well. I feel like it's still gonna take a really long time, especially since it's at least 5 minutes a Forma, which is insane to me. So it's about 5 minutes per Forma, and I still need like 180 something Forma. So it'll be a while. I can only get like 12 Forma done per hour. Yes, technically I mean today. 12 Forma done per hour. So it's gonna take a while. Hello, Timmy Love. How are you? I think if I brought a Smita, I might be able to do more. If I had some sort of build with Smita that allows me to get more affinity, but... yeah, I need tomorrow till the sun rises. That's how I feel. Like, I haven't slept yet. I haven't slept yet, so it's not tomorrow. You're using Smita, Kempo? Yeah. I probably should be. I might be able to get it done in one round. Maybe. I'll be pushing it, though. Yeah, Ozzy. Sorry, I just punched the microphone, so I went to go scratch my face. Honestly, the only thing that Kira... Honestly, we only think like that, Kira, because we're night owls. Yeah, I know. Most people go to bed before midnight. I don't. I haven't been to sleep before midnight in a while, to be honest. You know what's better than a 2x affinity weekend? A 2x affinity weekend while you have a 2x affinity booster active. Yes, and that's what I've got going on. 'Cause I have not been without a booster in a long time. Kira, Webster Dictionary and the government actually came up with an answer to if cereal is soup or not. Funny enough, the answer is no, and they made it simple because it can be eaten without any liquid, and because the cereal pieces themselves are cooked, but not as liquid. That tickled really bad. I realized I still had myself muted because I went to blow my nose after sneezing. Yes, the affinity boosters do stack with the blessings, so you can be at like 4.25 times,
Counting stars, operator. All accounted
which
for.
is what we're at right now. Cause haha, insomnia. Only time you go to bed before midnight is when your body tells you to, basically. I also took a nap. Yeah. I ate dinner, and then Joel's shoulder looked comfy. And I have the futon now. So I was like, I'm asleep here. It's my own fault. Or I could blame him, but it's my own fault. I haven't been sleeping well, man. It's awful. So I took a nap. It was good sleep too. I have a thing from growing up. Part of it is a psychological issue with sleeping unless I feel safe, but some of it is for other medical problems that I'm working on. So, you just farmed up Equinox. That was painful. Yeah. I'd rather farm for another Equinox than a Protea, though. I don't know about you guys. I can't stand Protea's farming. So you just did your Elite Archimedia, and you got 2 reds and 2 blue Taus, and a duplicate, and you have no yellows. I just wanted to thank you guys again for getting the channel to the 60-40 split May 1st, which is pretty insane. We have a total of 109 paid sub points this month, and the month isn't even technically over, which is crazy to me. And the fact that those who are watching advertisements, I'll mention it in like 3 seconds when the ad's over, just to thank them again. Yeah. So the people that just got back from advertisements, thank you so much for sticking around and watching those. It really does make a big difference. Basically, advertisement revenue helps me pay for everything that has to do with my animals each month, and then some. This month alone is already about $240, just shy. It's like 230 something, which is a lot of money just in advertisement revenue. So thank you very much for watching ads. I know it's not quite the same as subbing, but it is extremely helpful. So for those who have been watching and putting up with the advertisements, thank you very, very much. It really does make a big difference, and I feel like I don't say thank you guys enough. Ads, what are those, says Goldhair? Good question. Josen's struggling to keep their eyes open, so they're gonna head to bed. Have a great rest of the stream. Have a good night. Enjoy the Reptile Expo. See you at the charity stream. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm planning to start the charity stream around 5 p.m. Eastern time, give or take. I have to be able to drive the boys back to my brother's place, so we'll see exactly how long things are going to be. But I'm aiming for 5 o'clock. But, yeah, so I'll let you guys know. I appreciate it, though, Kadumi. I really do. You don't get ads probably because of your region. Right, and the people that don't get ads, that's perfectly fine. And if you have Twitch Turbo, I get money from that too. So the people that have Twitch Turbo that stick through my stream when the ads are supposed to be playing for you, and you don't have to watch them, I make a percentage of your Turbo payment each month, basically. So, seriously though, thank you guys very much for basically covering all of the needs for my animals. I don't have to worry about it because I know the advertisement revenue will cover it each month. Also, stream hasn't caught up yet, and you're once again available to be used to give more money to Kira. Also, stream hasn't caught up yet, but I am once again available to be used to give more money to Kira. Oh, do you need to be put on the list, Aishipsu? You'll legally say you have Twitch Turbo, and that's perfectly fine. If you have Twitch Turbo, like, that's okay. I completely understand that that is a better solution for some people, and I'm not gonna blame people for that. And so you do you. You don't have Turbo, but ads in general don't really turn up for Twitch for you, and that's fine. I appreciate the people who are sitting through, I mean, I appreciate all of you guys, but like, I appreciate the people who are sitting through the ads, especially because I know they play every half hour and it's annoying. I know I get annoyed when I watch other people's streams, but yeah. Streams wouldn't be able to run like this if it weren't for advertisements, sponsorships. There's another one I'm gonna try to scoop up as soon as one of my current ones is finished, because I can't run them at the same time. Simply don't believe in ads and they don't come up anymore. You're like, I just willed them away. I said no and they just went away. But yeah, Aishipsu, I can put you on the list. Live in India and you barely get ads. Easy. Let me do that right now, because I'm gonna forget otherwise. Oh, never mind. Drozen took care of it. Drozen, stop it. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? Go to bed. You're tired. Get out of here. Shoo. You spent 48 gifted subs. That's what you have done. Get out of here. Go. Bedtime for you. Thank you very much. Go away. Now you're really going to bed. Go. Shoo. Thank you, thank you. Sleep. Well, there you go, Aishipsu. Now you don't have to worry about it. I appreciate your sadness. Joke's on you. I know no one appreciates me. Laughter turns into sobbing. I appreciate you. That's why you're VIP. You're a very important potato. And I love potatoes. Honestly, you like some of the new Twitch ads. The Discover Card one where she asks the girl on the phone is an AI, makes you laugh. Just got my second Twitch ad this month just now. Should be on like 30 by now. I don't know what you mean, Lamia. Hey, is somebody touching grass? There you go. I haven't seen that emote used very much, which makes me sad because I thought it was kind of funny. No, I know enter conduit. I am done. Gasp, you're a potato. You're spudalicious. That's what I'm saying. You're spudalicious. You're a twig, not a potato king. I use it all the time in Discord. I meant in chat, Goltair, but I'm glad you're using it in Discord. You use it some. You're just not getting ads when streamers play them like 98% of the time. It might be from your area, Lamia. So depending on where you're from, people don't get ads. Or if you have like ad blockers on. The problem is we don't touch grass. We do daily touching of grass though. It's important. We're at 118, which doesn't feel like far enough. 118 means we still need over 100 more. Ad blocks catch a lot of ads, but you're not turning your blocker on and off just for Twitch. Yeah. $178 more.
Operator, Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
You don't mind ads, you despise pop-ups, though. Also, I know you appreciate me because I'm still here playing Saren to level you up. Well, I have nothing to gain out of this since I'm out of stuff to level. I appreciate you regardless of you bringing Saren, but that's just another check mark in the I'm gonna support you in any way I can in your fashion frame experiences there, Sire J box. Enough proxy settings to no longer believe in ads. You get some of them, but you mostly don't care. You're just here to chill. I appreciate that. I really do. Hello, Bobbert. How are you? I actually like that I get more affinity if I just don't kill anything and hop around and stay within the 3 times affinity range than if I actually do any of the murdering. It is ridiculous. I bet you if I don't do any of the murdering and I just stay within the 3 times booster and just keep my abilities up, that I will actually be better off than if I actually swing my weapon or do anything. Your Prime says no ads for you. Hello, HL, how are you? ESO and SO is one area you don't mind being loot. I wonder if you think about it, be able to level up Kira in one wave if someone brings a Volt and spams his ult, since that also power levels. Interesting. I'm not in the 3 times affinity. Where is it? There we go. You'd get more Kira for more better. Thanks. Minesweeper Mirage makes it so that being active does help with leveling. Because if we can get to 22, which I know is not going to happen because we're already at 16 and there is only 23 seconds left. But it is pretty cool. It's only 2. There's 3. Minesweeper Mirage. Hello, Zombie Lord. How are you? Yeah, it looks like I can't really get past 17, maybe 18 in one round, so I can't make it to 22. It just gets dangerously close. And I don't know if having a Shemitah would help do it in one round. 17 seems to be the magic number. Yeah. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Now multiply 3 times 10 backwards. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 4 is 12. And 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times 2 is 6. And 3 times 1. What is it? 3. Yeah, it's a magic number. We are not saying 3 is a magic number. Too late! I already did. You don't have a great volt if someone else brings a Saren to test your theory. You should only need to get to 20 because the affinity takes care of the rest from 0. Who broke Kira? The internet. People keep buying me shit from Throne. And I... my stuff from Throne gets sent to Joe's house, so poor Joe's family keeps having packages almost every day recently show up for me. I feel so bad. But his mom is a sweetheart, and she was like, I don't care if you have a shit ton of stuff ordered here. Like, it's fine. She doesn't care that I have stuff showing up at their house, but I feel bad. How late are you planning to stream tonight? That's a good question. Honestly, not too much longer, because it's 3 a.m., and I need to be out of the house by, like, 9 a.m. So I gotta be up at, like, 8 a.m. Yeah, 8:30 the latest. Someone put a quarter in the Kira jukebox, please.
Antifreeze, I under 0 asked me, who broke Kirarahime? I have no idea. Chat must be up to their usual shenanigans again.
Sounds about right.
Maybe they overloaded Kirarahime with too many dad jokes.
Yeah, not this time, but usually. Or more questionable objects like fuzzy handcuffs. I already have a pair of fuzzy handcuffs and a pair of regular handcuffs that are plastic, so no more are needed from those. Haven's Hunger, thank you so much for the follow. What is that TTS voice? It's me. I have to do a better job, but I read a script and then plugged it into a program, and then they made an AI based off of my voice, and then I gave it a bunch of personality traits, and it reads shit off for you people for $10 a month. There is a free version, but you don't get a lot of usage out of it. You'll use it up pretty quickly is the problem. So, like, right now, you guys have 17,468 more characters that you can use between now and May 8th.
Bone Crusher 218 asked me, what do you think of Bone Crusher 218 and how much you want to ban him? I don't know Bone Crusher 218 personally, so I can't say if I want to ban them or not. Maybe they're just stirring up some playful trouble in chat. Let's keep the ban hammer holstered for now.
Ha! Even the AI doesn't want to ban you. Puts a coin in the Kira jukebox machine, selects, never gonna give you up. I don't want to be banned.
And make the Lotus proud.
I've not been in your site. I have not been on your site in a long while. I'm sorry, says Haven's Hunger. No worries. Whenever you do, don't ask what kind of Zumbalon Kira is. No, it's really mean. You think the only way you can get around that is if you made your own personal AI, and that takes a lot of effort and a lot of knowledge and a Python coding. Yeah, and I don't want to do that, so. Kira jerry-rigged the AI and used it himself. Ban him anyway! Can we send builds? I mean, you can. I don't know what you want me to do with them, though. Kaikik, it's nice to meet you.
Alright, The sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor?
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent.
Do remember to message him.
Experiment relies on
Fair. Asian ain't on. Isn't he sleeping? He's been having a really long birthday stream. I don't know if it finally ended or not. It was like 26 days so far, I think. You're down to just melee weapons, Kempo? Good for you. You started today with over 60 weapons to complete in the foundry. And you've done all of those with me? Kira, do you know how to use the build for the Distress of the Rapier Prime? I mean, I have an okay one, but it ain't even good. You really shouldn't ask me for builds. I'm not a builds person. Man, speaking of ads from earlier, God, you hate having ads again for Spotify. It's a pain. You just want to listen to your Halloween playlist. Damn it, you don't care about who the most popular pop singer is. Sorry. Sorry, I was checking, but you really have nothing to level, Suzy. No worries. Did a lot before stream.
I think I will ban Bone Crusher 218 and give DAJM City VIP. He deserves it way more than this idiot Woe rigged me not to ban him.
Sure. Bro, I've been in the dark side for your plot armor is too strong. I would be sad if you weren't here, Bone Crusher. I would be genuinely sad. You are something that I can, someone I can look forward to when starting stream, because I know that unless there is some sort of dire emergency or an Amon Amarth concert, you will be here. Goldhair's been here for 3 years, 8 months. That's a stupid amount of time. $3,470 hours. Korgus is at 1,710. Zombie Lord's been here for 3 years, 2 months. Jorak has been here for 2 years, 4 months. Sire J, 1 year and 6 months. You're streaming that concert in the Discord? I'm serious. Are you still gonna try to stop by stream on the day of the concert? Hello, Voice Ray Cinder. 3 years, 6 months. That's crazy. Damn, Kira, you're part of the house. How long you been following for? I know, right? JM's been here for 6 months. Creative Juices has been here for 1 month, 6 days. That feels longer. I would have guessed longer. Joe has been 4 years, 11 days, 2 hours. You did that last time. What makes you think I won't? True. Victim's been here for 3 years, 2 months. Like, this is ridiculous to me. So freaking long for some of you. Hey, Spandy, how are you? Mars has been here for 1 year, 11 months. waking up. How are you today? Good. I actually had a really good day today. I got to take a nap. I got to spend time with my nieces and nephews and see my brother for a little while. Joe's here because we're going to a reptile expo in the morning, and I actually get to see my nieces and nephews again for a little bit. My nieces real quick, and then I'm actually bringing my nephews with me and Joe to the reptile expo tomorrow, which is exciting. I'm sure the boys will have a great time. And I got to have a frame for a futon brought to my house because I asked my brother for help. I took them out to Wendy's, so I got to treat them to lunch. So I feel like, you know, I did my aunt duties. I treated the kids for some fast food. And it was just a really good day overall. So I had a pleasant time. I'm in a good mood. Okay, repeat after me. It's only one more reptile. What's one more? I feel like those videos that are like, well, I got one, so I need to get it a friend. And then what if it gets bored with that one, so I need to get it another one? Well, I have a lot, so I might as well just complete the collection. Like, I feel like those videos. Good deal. You've been here for ages. 3 years, 2 months. That's crazy. Not even for that long. My goodness. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to not come home with another pet tomorrow. We'll see. If something calls out to me, I don't know if I can resist. Zola? Hello, good morning. Wait, we can do that? Trade family for food? No, I didn't trade family for food. I gave them food, so I feel like I'm helping. I don't get to see them very often, and they lived in New York for a while, so I've been trying to go for their birthdays lately and reconnecting with my brother and spending time with the kids because they mean a lot to me, and they're really freaking cute. And my nieces are both like, we don't want to leave. We don't want to go. And the older of the two girls is just holding on to me like, I don't want to leave. And I was like, I know, sweetheart, but you guys have stuff to do. You have to go home. And it's so freaking cute, and I love them so much. They are adorable. They are 5 and 7. And they're so cute. They're at that age where they're still lovey and they don't like hate me yet. I'm hoping they never hate me, but like they don't have that teenage like everything is dumb. Everything is fun still with them, and I love it. They're so freaking cute. I told it earlier, but I'm gonna tell it again because it makes me happy. My brother and the boys were driving behind me and Joe on the highway. And so we were coming back to my house. And the girls were trying to like see if my brother was behind us. And the oldest turns around and looks. And she goes, oh, he's right on our tail. It was so cute that she knew that phrase. And so the younger of the two, the 5-year-old, she wanted to make sure we got back to my house before her dad. Like, she wanted him to stay behind us, but, like, she wanted us to go back first. And Joe's like, well, I can't go any faster because your dad would be mad at me, and I don't want your dad to kill me for, like, going too fast with you girls in the car. And she gave this devilish look. She leans down and stares up at me, and she goes, go faster. It was so funny. It was so freaking cute. Go faster. I wish I had caught it on camera because it was just adorable. She said it a few times. And Joe's like, I can't go any faster. She's like, go faster. She had like this just evil looking face, like, ha ha ha. Just leaned her head down and looked up at me. It was so funny. Alexander Parsev? Alexander Parsev, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, have a good streaming game. Thank you so much, Alexander. I appreciate it. You're playing Volt, you're bored of clicking Mirage buttons. Now to click Volt buttons. But yeah, it was just... it was too freaking cute. 90% of what comes out of that girl's mouth just makes me laugh hysterically. And Joe's in the car just smiling. We were just having a really good time. Gamchase, thank you so much for the follow. Check your last comment. I think you'll get a good kick from it. Sure. You're the aunt who seems to be soft and caring for your nieces and nephews. Meanwhile, I'm the uncle who grabs my nephews by his ankle and swings him around, and he loves you despite his mom hates you for doing it. That's Joe. That's Joe with his nephew. He roughhouses with him. Oh my god, it was so cute. Joe scooped him up and was giving him smooches on the cheek in front of my nieces and nephews, and Dom's doing that thing where he's giggling and flailing like, no, don't. But it was adorable at the same time because he loves Joe. Joe's his favorite person, like literally his favorite person. It doesn't seem like anybody is more important to him than Joe, and it's adorable. But yeah, Joe loves to roughhouse with that kid, and he'll play around with him and stuff like that. And I definitely like the softer side of things. I like to, you know, make sure their emotional well-being is good. Just so cute. I think the boys are cute too. I love my nephews. It's just the girls are at that age where they show me more attention. So I'm trying to balance my time between them and the boys, because the boys are like kind of off in their own world just a little bit because they're at that age. They're 11 and 13. But I definitely have like had conversations and stuff with them, but the girls always want my attention, which I think is so cute. Just makes me feel happy. But I do love all four of them. They're great kids. And that's why, like, I want to be able to do more for them, and that's why I bought these art pieces for the boys when I was at Anime Boston, because I didn't really have much for them when it came around like Christmas time. And I was like, I really want to get them something nice. And I specifically went looking for something for them, and I happened to find something along the lines of what I was looking for. So I got them these wooden wall plaques that have laser engraved manga panels from Dragon Ball Z on them. And the boys are like, ooh, I want to paint these, or I want to color them with markers, because they're just like laser engraved. There's nothing, you know, crazy about them. They're just the manga panels. And I was like, yeah, I mean, if you want to, they're yours. You can do whatever you want. You can leave them like that, or you can, you know, do whatever you want to them. And it just made me happy that they were enjoying those. You don't know why people randomly DM you on Twitch saying hi. I've never asked anything but hi, and doesn't say anything after that. Yeah, people are weird. I've been getting like Instagram DMs and stuff like that. They were like, hi, I see that you're a streamer. Do you play games? And I'm like, yeah. And then they try to like solicit shit, and I'm like, get out of here. You say feed them junk food and then give them home hyper and then text ha 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 to your siblings? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give them home hyper. My brother has enough on his plate. I want to do what I can to make my brother's life easier when I can. He's in a... I can't even say it's a situation. It's a shit-situation. Like, it's a shit show. For real. Shit-situation. It's terrible. And I feel so bad for the position that he's in, because the baby mama is being an absolute piece of garbage through a lot of this, and making his life so much harder than it needs to be. And I feel so bad. After all these years, she's pulling crap and making his life so much harder. So I want to do what I can to make it easier. So I'm not going to send them home hyper and all of that. Kids are awesome as long as they don't start wearing named brands or black clothing. Everything is fine. After that, get wrecked. You could buy them a drum set and say it's for learning the arts. I promised my brother I wouldn't let the boys come home with a reptile. And I was like, but me, on the other hand, I cannot promise that I won't. I just promise that the boys won't come home with anything.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
When you sleep at your friend's house, you sleep on the couch on the living room, and the common thing you'll do to your nephew is wait till he walks near you on the couch and he thinks you're asleep, and you'll snatch him and pull him into your blanket, and he just loves you for that. He's laughing and giggling. Yeah, kids are great like that. I was teasing because the girls are at the young age where you can kind of still just, everything is funny, everything's a big game to them. And the youngest was getting a little annoyed. And so I turned it into a game because she put her jacket over her head to like hide herself, and I was like, "Oh, where did she go? You guys have more room in the back seat now. Where's your sister?" And she's giggling under there. I was like, "Oh, I think it's haunted back there. I'm hearing noises and I don't see where it's coming from." He. And one of the other siblings pulls the blanket down. I was like, "Oh, it was you the whole time?" And back and forth with that, and she's having an absolute blast. And then the older sister starts to join in, and they're having so much fun pretending to be a ghost in the back seat of the car because they keep hiding their heads from me. Oh man, I love them so much. It was hilarious. But she was just having a bad moment. She's got like, obviously her household is going through some shit. So I'm like, I'll just turn everything into a game. So she's back there just giggling with her jacket over her head, and their hair is going crazy, and they're just having an absolute blast because they're turning themselves into ghosts. And then the older one put it over her arm, and I was like, "You have a floating hand? You just have a shoulder and a hand. There's nothing there." And she pulls it down. I was like, "Oh, your arm was there the whole time." And they're just like, kids are adorable until they aren't. No, that's the thing. They're always adorable. Teenage years, kid years, baby years, once they're adults. Humans are fascinating, okay? Humans are they're fascinating. And I find every stage of human existence to be interesting. Because, like, once they start to get older, there's even more that can be done. I mean, you can definitely just bring them on even more adventures and show them even more cool things and prepare them for life. And I want to be a mom so bad. Kills me. I want to be a mom so badly. But until then, and even after then, I'm going to spoil the crap out of my nieces and nephews as often as I can. When the kids start getting disrespectful, that's not adorable no matter how much you say otherwise. Okay, the thing with disrespect is there's usually an underlying cause. And then you just have to figure out why they are being disrespectful and figure out a solution to that disrespect. Usually it's because some of their needs are not being met properly, and they don't know how to express what it is that they need. So that's definitely one of those times where you're like, I don't talk to you like that. You should not talk to me like that. If the situation was reversed, you know, how would you like it? And that kind of thing. And just, you know, break it down into simpler things to them and teach them why being disrespectful is not going to get you what you want. Hi, you're wondering if it's better to make a loot Korra or a loot Necros, please. It kind of depends. Necros seems to be better overall just because of how the loot works, but Korra can also kill significantly faster, so it's really a personal preference. Both of them are very fast at getting loot. They just acquire a loot a little bit differently. And especially if you want to pair something like Necros with a weapon that does gore, then you're probably going to be better off with Necros. What I mean by a weapon that does gore, there's like a list of weapons that specifically cause like chunks or like significant damage to enemies. You can actually slice them in half and there'll be 2 body parts. The good thing is with those 2 body parts is Necros will count them as 2 separate bodies, and you will be able to get bonuses from both pieces of the body. So it really depends on how you're going to pair your loadouts. If you don't want to use gore-related weapons, then Korra might be better for just playing by yourself, since you can get a lot of enemies killed and trapped in a small location. But it's really personal preference. They're both very good at what they do. You ate an extra 3 pieces of pizza doing something like that to a kid to get to eat their dinner by turning it into a race, says Nova. Yeah, that kind of stuff really helps. Like, turning things into games. Life is more fun when you're doing things that are fun. Nobody wants to do things that they don't enjoy. So, yeah, turning it into a race, making it so that you are, you know, you can mimic their behavior when they're crying, you can cry back at them and they look at you confused because they don't understand why you're crying, and then they start laughing because they think it's silly that you're mimicking them. And there are so many ways to work around things. And I know I'm not going to be perfect, and I'm always going to be learning when it comes to stuff like that, but I love doing research on the psychology of different things and trying to make it easier to relate to another individual. I have discovered you apparently never leveled the Lex. You'd be an amazing mom. Thanks, baby. I hope I get to be someday. I really do. You had one more uncle story that got drowned out. Ah, I got it. Hold on. Sleep at your friend's house. Sometimes he'll catch that you're awake and sneak behind you where you can't see him, and he'll slap you or jump on your head. That's funny. Favorite squad combination is Korra, Necros, Nova, Wisp. That is a really good one for doing that. Ever seen a kid start laughing when you mimic them crying because they get super angry? I've seen it. I've seen it, especially when they're really young. If you mimic them. But you also have to play it based off of the kid. And teaching them emotional regulation skills, because they don't know how to do that, is really key. If you can't manage to find a way to get them out of whatever it is that they're emotionally dealing with, you know, emotional regulation is huge. I have to teach myself how to emotionally regulate. How am I expecting a 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 15-year-old to do better at emotionally regulating and holding in emotions, because you shouldn't do that anyway, than I am? So yeah, if they're being disrespectful, like, they're just trying to express themselves, and you need to figure out what it is that's causing them to feel like they need to express themselves in that manner. It also depends why they're crying, Vader. I wouldn't do that if they're crying over something that is, like, really sad. Like, if they're crying over the loss of something or something like that, I mean, obviously that wouldn't be the appropriate time to try to, you know, change their emotional state like that. Yeah, anytime your friend calls you and your nephew hears your voice, he'll run to your friend and start saying, "Hi, hi, hi, Uncle CJ, hi, hi, hi." And your friend will just sigh and give him the phone so he can talk to you for a moment so he can't, so he can't rant at me. That's funny. Do that by putting them in front of YouTube on your tablet. This is a joke. It happens way too often. Right. People, that's the easy way. That's the easy way of doing it. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes that's the only way, because there's too much going on to be able to take the hard route. And I can understand. I can understand that. I know for a fact I am definitely going to have times where it's going to be too much to be able to take all of the correct steps and do things in the harder but better long-term way possible. But if you build a foundation, I've seen so many studies where it works. It's just, you know, actually implementing it. I want to be a mom. I want to try. I want to try having kids. But once you take the easy road, there's no incentive to take the easy road. No, but every once in a while, sometimes you're like, it's okay, because I also emotionally regulate by throwing myself in front of YouTube every once in a while. There's no incentive to take the hard route. No, there is, because it's better long term. In the moment you do the Octavia quest. Nice. Thank you, I will hydrate. No, Saga, I am leveling Banshee right now. I'm actually going to refund your request for that. I do apologize. I actually need to head to bed soon because it's 2:20 something in the morning, and I have a Reptile Expo that I need to be up at like 8, maybe 8:30 in the morning to be able to do, so...
You don't need to thank me.
Yeah. I need to actually sleep at some point. Sorry, Saga. Also have a video of you screaming at the younger nephew, who at the time was like 5 or 6 months, and he'd scream back at me and him would just keep screaming at each other, and he loves it. Aww. That's up to you, Sire J. That sounds adorable. I will hydrate, yes.
Kill everything you encounter. Do not relent. The integrity of this experiment relies on
Oops.
your efficiency.
I was trying to hydrate and I could only play with one hand. This is probably going to be the last one, just because I do have to get to bed. GTD81, thank you so much for the follow. Do not drink and drive Warframes at the same time. Apparently not. GZ, apparently you have a lot of weapons you haven't leveled. You're comfortable enough with you to show my face, so I'm willing to send you the video. That's entirely up to you, Sire J. That's entirely up to you. I definitely respect people's personal privacy, and when it comes to stuff like that, like, there are a lot of people that I know their names. And I just don't tell you people that I know their names. Basically, anyone who's ever sent me money through PayPal, like, I have your info. I'm not going to ever do anything with that info because that would be totally wrong of me, but I have that info. And so, like, I would never do anything to disrespect the fact that people, you know, spend their time and whatnot with me. Oh, no, I know you said your name earlier, but showing your face is, you know... Yes, technically. I know your first and last name. Whatever you have it as for your PayPal, I see it. You see my business info, but yeah. Unless you specifically set your account up as a... Unless you specifically set your account up as a business account, I see people's information. I do, Zombie Lord. Do I remember what it is? No, because I specifically try not to, just because it's not something I need, and I don't want to disrespect. Again, it's a respect thing for me, so I just specifically don't remember it. Like, I try not to on purpose, so that it never becomes a problem. Not half a man, a full man. You wanted 30 hours of Kira stream? I'm sorry, I do not have 30 hours to give you. I mean, I'll have more than that this upcoming week as a total. It'll be a pretty long stream tomorrow. I'm aiming for like 10 hours tomorrow. Maybe even a little bit longer if I'm not super tired, but we'll see. And then it'll be a pretty decently long stream on Monday as well. This is why you pay other people to use their PayPal. Nah, who even needs to level weapons? You look at your 100+ weapons and only use 10 of them. No way you're letting any build dust. 10 hours a day, make sure you get some rest. Hello, Mega Dartrix, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, so I'm aiming for at least 8, probably pushing closer to 10 hours for the first charity stream, and then again on Monday. I'm probably going to take Tuesday off. It's Joe's sister's birthday, so we're going to spend some time with his family. And She specifically wanted me there, which made me feel really good. I do like his sister. Ooh, I have a surprise to tell you guys. So I do really like his sister, so I'm excited to be able to spend some time with her, and them as a whole. So I'm probably just gonna take Tuesday off so that I can work on some other stuff when I get home and spend some time with him and his family. And then there's the celebration stream on Wednesday. So I have been a Twitch partner officially for 3 years now, which is insane. And I'm going to be celebrating that, plus the fact that you guys have gotten me to a 60-40 split for tier 1 subs gifted and purchased for someone's self. So it'll be a 60-40 split starting May 1st, and I figured why not kick off that with a big celebration. So that's going to be a super long stream. I'm basically going to start at like 3 p.m., maybe even 2:30, like right after therapy, and we'll just do a crazy long celebration stream. So it's going to be a big week of chaos and giveaways and whatnot. Yes, Make-A-Wish. No, Animal Housing was a previous one. It's the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Which is a near and dear charity for me since they affected my family. My sister got her wish granted because she grew up with a lot of medical shit going on that no one should have to deal with. So she got her wish granted, and we went to Disney, and Disney for several days, as well as Orlando. We were supposed to go to Orlando Studios, but I messed that up by burning the back of my legs accidentally. And we went to SeaWorld, and we stayed at this place called Give Kids the World, which I would love to be able to go volunteer at, either later this year or next year. Tuesday is your brother's birthday as well. Oh, wow, DMX. Yeah, 60-40 split. He's an extra 10% revenue for, like, nothing. It's awesome. I mean, you guys had to help me get there, but it's an extra 10% revenue without having to do any extra work for the next year, which is huge. But yeah, so Make-A-Wish is something that means a lot. I still look back on that week very fondly. That is one of the best weeks of my whole life. So, yeah, to be able to raise money to help give that same type of experience to other critically ill and sick kids that deserve to have some happiness in their lives, you can't ask for anything better.
What I'm actually trying to say is that I just want all your money, no back size, need a bigger house for more
Thank you for
pets.
feeding the expert goldfish 100 fish flakes. Cheer 100. Hey Kira. Just found out I need a new keyboard. I've lost every number key on the main part of the keyboard except for 5. I've lost print screen. Worried I'm about to start losing letter keys. Fun.
Oh goodness, Dylan, that's not good. Thank you for the 100 bits. Save your damn bits then. Stop spending bits and go buy a keyboard. Thank you for your support. You got your MR test from Level Up from Starter Weapons. You just realized you actually get double birthday cake next month since both your father and baby brother share a birthday month. You already had these. Fine. Well, make them last longer then. Don't use so many so they last longer. I know you didn't spend extra to get these. I understand that. But, like, make them last longer. Oh, stretch. All right, I'm going to repeat myself. HelloFresh has been the sponsor of the stream, if you guys are unaware. The food looks like this. It looks delicious. This is the stuff that will be showing up to me on May 4th. It was supposed to show up before, but I was having technical difficulties because I'm a dum-dum. So I will be getting this, one way or another, to show up to my house on May 4th, and I will be doing a cooking stream where I'm going to cook one of these 3 things. I don't know, probably this one, because it sounds freaking delicious. But I'll be cooking one of these 3 things and recording myself cooking it, and then showing it to you guys and doing a cooking stream on Saturday, May 4th. So that is the goal. But you should definitely try it out if you really like food and recipes, because honestly, they sound so freaking good. Yours is... Thank you very much for the follow. I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm so sorry. Speaking of money, you'll be able to pay the $42 I owe you next paycheck. Then you'll be able to buy the sticky bomb stickers. Please don't pay me the money. It was a joke. You don't have to do that. You told me to pick a number. That's not my fault. Reset queue. Oh, thank you. You are the best. You try. I appreciate it. That makes my life easier starting stream tomorrow with a fresh queue. But yeah, so aim for like 5-ish p.m. That's the goal. It might be a little later than that. 5-ish p.m. tomorrow for the charity stream. I didn't write down on the charity stuff like the... Oh goodness. I'm sorry. I didn't write down on the charity stuff exactly what's going to be happening, so I'm gonna set that up right before stream starts, and then we'll go from there for like milestones and stuff. There's gonna be a shit ton of platinum to give away, even if we manage to raise no dollars, which I'm not going to let happen because I'm gonna put some money in myself. Even if we manage to raise no dollars, I'm still gonna be giving away a ton of prizes. Goss Prime accessories, a deluxe collection of Chat's Choice, or Winner's Choice, I should say, of Winner's Choice. 75 plat for every hour that I stream, and then 100 plat for every $100 that we manage to raise. Plus, we can dig through my inventory for anything else. There's just going to be giveaways literally constantly. At least every hour. Bare minimum. There will be a 75 plat prize. There will probably be more than that. So if you guys are interested in hanging out tomorrow and Monday, that is going to be the plan. And then we'll just dig through my inventory for giveaway stuff on Wednesday. What else? I think that's it. And then I'll have a bunch of reptile pictures, woohoo, to be able to share with you because I'm going to an expo. For the charity, Jam. For the charity.
Lies. I just only want you money. Ha ha ha.
That was the worst AI read. Lies. I only want you money. Ha ha ha. Like what? I know. If I see a Tego, I will take pictures. I will take pictures just for you, Sire J. All right. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Ooh, we could go to Demon Doctor. We could go to Asura again, which is a real good possibility. We could go to Raging Terror again. We could go to Enya Fairy, who is also playing with multiple other people, playing Plate Up. So that's entirely up to you guys. Oh, shoot a cutie. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be a chant. Don't leave. I'm sorry, Violet. I'm sorry, I have a reptile expo in the morning. I have to be up in like 4.5 hours. And I still need to feed the geckos, so. You need to email Sticky Bomb about a serious bug on the mobile. You need to record the evidence when you can buy the stickers here. Enjoy your expo, get some sleep. Thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to the expo, and then, like I said, charity stream. So, you know what? We'll go to Enya. Sounds like a plan. They're playing Plate Up. I'm sure that will be fun. So let's go there. I will see you all. Oops, I meant to snooze that. No, snooze. I think I snoozed it. Dang it, I ran an ad instead. Shoot. I was trying to press snooze the ad so that it wouldn't run. Crap. I'll wait till the ad is over and then properly send you guys off. I'm sorry. I tried to click snooze the ad and my brain just went click. Stygian, thank you so much for the follow. I tried to snooze it so that it wouldn't play because it was 2 minutes away and I was like, ooh, it might end up making it so that people can't hear me. And I did it anyway, so I'm a dum-dum. Made it worse. Should've just left it. But no. I only ever click the run and add when I go over there, so my brain just automatically did that when I was trying to make sure it didn't do that. I'm too tired to be awake. I was like, Wolfish, I know. Thank Kira, thanks for the game. No problem, Kempo, thank you for your help. Right? Oh boy, I think it gave me like 2 cents, literally. I didn't mean to run it. Good night, Kira. It was fun helping you power level. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a decent amount done. I'm at like what, 122? Maybe? Something like that. Yeah, 122. So this will be 123. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We're at 1, 2, 3. That's a great time to stop. Alright, so the advertisements. Okay, advertisements are over. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to press that button. I tried to snooze it afterwards, but it didn't work because I'd already pressed the run the ad button. So I'm so sorry that I just made you all sit through an ad right before leaving stream. That was 100% an accident. I was trying to snooze it so that it wouldn't do that because it was getting close, and then I ended up clicking the button anyway because it's a force of habit to click the run ad button. Okay, I need to head out.
Stealing all your money because I'm a professional streamer and don't know which buttons to press.
I don't. I am not a professional. I just get paid to do this. That does not make me a professional. It makes me an amateur who makes far too much money playing video games. And yet, yeah. Okay. Let's try this again, where I actually raid Enya. Okay. Bye, Vader. Thank you. Thank you for the stream. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, Spandy. I appreciate you stopping by, man. If you guys haven't gone to check out Spandy, shame on you. Go hang out with him. Amazing Captura artist. Also does streams that are fantastic and has a really cool art wall thing behind him when you go watch his streams. So, go check him out if you haven't before. It's a great time. Go hang out with Spandy. It's great. Yes, I'm a professional, not a professional. It was sarcasm. Oh, goodness. Good night, people. Thank you very much for hanging out, and we'll see if I accidentally come home with a new pet. Don't judge me, okay? I have tanks that are empty. Alright? I have empty tanks. Don't judge me if I come home with a new animal. I know Archon will yell at me, but like the rest of you, please don't be mad at me if I come home with a new pet. I might not. I'm kind of hoping that I don't go out of my way to spend stupid money, but we will see, and I might come home with a new reptile or something. Maybe. Judgment awaits. I will come home with at least reptile pictures and new things to deck out some of my tanks with, but outside of that, we'll see. Alright guys, thank you very much for hanging out, and I hope you have a good time with Enya. She's fantastic. It looks like she's playing Plate Up with several others, so I'm sure it'll be a good time over there. I appreciate you hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow for the charity stream.